spent our days on the coast of something beautiful. We got pulled into the tide of something real. But somehow I lost you on the way. I assumed you left me behind. Lifeless days and sleepless nights, so tired of it. I can't get you off my mind, can't forget it. Now I know what I've got to do is find my way back to you. Hey, oh, why did it take us so long? Hey, oh, while I was dancing on my own. Hey, oh, and now my prayers been answered in my darkest time. 'Cause now I found you. Waiting on the day you would come back to me, hoping that I didn't burn a bridge I couldn't see. And now that you're by my side again, I'll never leave you behind. Lifeless days and sleepless nights, so tired of it. I can't get you off my mind, can't forget it. Now I know what I've got to do is find my way back to you.
People talk about all the things they know, but they are wrong on us. We are so much more than they think of us. They don't think that we could be adventurous. Adventurous, no. Something's going on in the air tonight. Nothing in the world's gonna stop us now. We should just ignore all the warning signs. The signs. We get tired of million reasons why we should give up and leave our broken hearts and tears inside. I know it's hard, but only you could make me feel alive. I'm stuck on you, 'cause I'll forget the million reasons why. It's clear to see why you would never seem to be the one for me. This could only end up as a tragedy, but I don't agree. No, I don't agree. Something's going on in the air tonight. Nothing in the world's gonna stop us now. We should just ignore all the warning signs. The signs.
Late Night Gang, hello, hi. Welcome to a classic Late Night Gang stream. Oh my god, getting started late. I forgot how much work it takes to set up one of these charity campaigns, but now it's set up. I don't have to do it again until next year. It's like taxes, you know? I'm always like, man, I forgot how much work went into doing that thing. Oh, well, that's something for like next year's version of me to deal with. Like, that guy's an idiot. Good luck with that. Man, oh man. Everything is set up though. You can see there on the screen, the bottom of the screen, we've got a bar that's labeled Jumping for Joy. Raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We have a goal of $10,000 this year, which is normally what we set it at. And normally we exceed it by quite a bit of money, which is awesome. We've had years where we've gotten up to like $21,000. So who knows what will happen? Who knows? We could get like a company dropping by, like Twitch or Tiltify, who drops like a large amount of money. All we got to do is just do our best as well. Again, this is the type of campaign where every single dollar matters. So I don't want to see anyone in chat go, oh, I'm so sorry, I only have $1. $1 helps out so much. I'll explain more once I get on screen here. But let me say hello to the people here enjoying the weekend with me, helping raise money for a great cause. I'm so excited to have you here. Y'all know I go all in for Play Live. I have a whole bunch of goofy incentives and gimmicks set up for this year. So very, very excited. Very, very excited to see what ends up happening this year as far as clips, as far as goofy moments, as far as, like, I don't know, emotional moments. We always have a, like, good variety, a good grab bag. Xander, what's up? Kim, hello. Jessa, hello. Ren, welcome on in. AL, how we doing? Jacob, hello, hello, hello. Anime Fangirl, Austin, yo, what's up, dude? Good to see you here. I know you're raising for St. Jude as well, man. Very, very cool. Becca, hello. Welcome on in. Phoebe, hi. Welcome. Thank you so much to everybody joining. Nice to have you here. CJ, what's up? Dionysus, good to see you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Friday. Y'all made it to the weekend. I'm proud of you. Very excited to have you join me in for good vibes. Helping to use our influence, my platform that you helped me build up, to raise a ton of money and save a bunch of lives, as we have done. If you are unfamiliar with this campaign and this community's involvement in it, we have raised over $100,000 for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital over the years, which is an incredible amount of money. And it has saved so many kids' lives, sent them back to their families, helped treat their cancer. It is something that truly, there's not enough words that I have in my vocabulary that can explain how much that means to me. How much, like, I don't know, it's just so cool. It's so, so awesome. Also, 426 subs away from Girl Week. It's true. We could get there tonight as well. But hopefully some of that money's going towards St. Jude Children's Research Hospital and the incredible work that they do there. I'll talk more about the cause here in a moment. But 10-Minute Believers, guess what? I started so late. I have to destroy you much earlier than I normally do. Sorry. It's just the way that it goes. It's the balance of the universe. That's what happens when I go live late. So expect that every time. It's nice to have you here, though. Welcome on in. Happy official now, finally, 2025 Play Live season for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So excited to raise money. Again, I will break down this year's campaign, as well as what the hospital does, as well as why I raise for them, etc. This year's like a little bit different because it's hitting a little bit closer to home, but it's great to have you here. It's really good to have you here, and I will explain exactly how every single dollar that you donate to St. Jude helps out with this awesome cause, helps save people, helps save kids, literal children, and helps us get closer to a cancer-free world. Very excited about it. Jenna, what's up? Good to see you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got that St. Jude command. Now, normally, that is the only command that we have on stream that will break down what St. Jude does. Actually, let me just read this real quick so that people know. This campaign is dedicated to my sister, who is currently battling stage 4 cancer. I'm raising funds for St. Jude Play Live in an effort to cover the cost of travel, medical expenses, food, lodging, etc. for the kids and families around the world that St. Jude Children's Research Hospital helps every day through medical care and cutting-edge research in the fight against cancer. You can read about the campaign. Now, last year, I set up a Google Doc for you to read about the campaign, and it was a book. This year, it's a lot shorter. I promise you it's not nearly as wordy. It's a just quick, like, this is what we're doing. This is how we're doing it. Here are all the games that are involved. Let's get hyped for it kind of thing. And then it's also got the donate link. Now, every single year, somebody does not listen to me, and I have to, like, clean up a mess. Every year, someone uses !donate to try to donate to the campaign. Now, most of you who have been around a while know that !donate gives me funds directly, gives me a tip towards the channel, and helps support the channel. I changed that this year because I don't like dealing with having to then transfer those funds from my bank account to the charity under that person's name. I hate doing that. It's a whole mess. It makes things feel icky. I don't like doing it. So I went ahead, I updated my donate command to be exclamation point tip. So if you want to support the channel directly and help towards the tip goal, then you can use exclamation point tip. And that will do what the old donate command did. Now, the new donate command, exclamation point donate, will donate directly towards the campaign. It will describe what you're donating towards, and you'll just be able to send that money directly to St. Jude. That way, hopefully it avoids some of the confusion that normally crops up every single year. And again, I'm just trying to make it as streamlined, as easy as possible this year. All the complicated shit's on my side. All you have to do is watch the streams, clip moments so that our stream gets more and more attention in the algorithm, and also share any social media posts. If you're on Blue Sky or if you're on Instagram, feel free to share what I'm doing. You can even make your own posts about what I'm doing over on Twitter or Tumblr or wherever you are on social media to help spread the word. We talk about what's called ripple effect here a lot, and I'll go over that as well in a little bit. Gray Lady, welcome on in. It's so nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. So excited again to raise money for this cause. Now, for those of you who don't know, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital was an organization that was established in the 1960s by the celebrity Danny Thomas. He had seen kids dying at a very high rate from childhood leukemia and being given up on by both their doctors and their parents. And he said, this is absolutely unacceptable. This is not something that should be a thing that happens to a child in the dawn of their lifetime. So he established St. Jude Children's Research Hospital in very southern Memphis, Tennessee in the 60s, and the first communities that he served were underserved communities like the black community. He had a lot of investors push back, say, hey, this is going to ruin your hospital, and he said, no, what's the point of raising money if we don't help every single child? And it became an international thing where he started raising money and accepting patients from all over the world. So there are patients there from so many different countries from around the world. I think the last time I went, I got a picture of the flags, actually. It's a really cool picture. Hills, welcome to the stream. Elizabeth, welcome to the stream as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's this giant freaking set of, like, flags that they have hanging up. Let me try to find, like, the picture that I took while I was there this last time here. But they have all the flags from around the world that their research benefits, and it is so cool. It's actually a video, I just realized, but those are all the flags from around the country. South Korea's in there. I had to get that in the shot, obviously. But all of those flags from around the world are treated by St. Jude, whether they fly in patients and their families from those countries, or the research has benefited a network of hospitals in those countries, or if they have a satellite location or sister hospital out in those locations. All of those countries are affected. So one of the greatest things about St. Jude is research is right in the name. They do research towards cancer cures as well as other medical cures for different diseases and illnesses and conditions. They've actually cured a large number of different conditions outside of cancer over the years, which you might have seen in the news. But then they upload all of their findings to a database online that any medical or scientific institution can access for free around the world, apply all of those results to their own methodology, and then cure and help as many people as they can. It is an incredible organization. It's completely free. It is something that they have been dedicated to, again, since the 60s, making sure that all of this money goes towards raising awareness as well as, funding the research itself. So really great stuff. Any of the families that are treated there don't have to pay a single dollar for travel, for food, for lodging. They have like actual apartments on campus that a lot of families get to stay on. I've actually gotten to walk through them a few times. They're really cool. Very modern apartments, fully furnished. A lot of the times they have TVs with video game consoles hooked up to them, so the kids have something to do. The families have something to do together. St. Jude covers groceries. They cover takeout and delivery. They cover everything across the board, including medication, medical procedures, consultations for life as well. So even if a kid ends up needing follow-up cancer like checkups throughout their lifetime, St. Jude will cover those, even if they're an adult and they're not being currently treated there. It's an incredible program. Red Dragons, thank you for the follow. Uber, welcome to the stream. And Lincoln, hello, hi, welcome. We are kicking off the month of St. Jude. I'm so excited to have you here for it again, Lincoln. Welcome on in. Awesome cause, though. Incredible cause. So I just covered a lot of the basics of what they do. Very, very cool organization. Again, huge amounts of just net good that they've done. I say this all the time. Whenever we, as a species, find a cure for cancer, whenever humanity finds a cure for cancer, St. Jude's research will 100% be a part of that. That was like very integral to like finding that cure. I guarantee it, because I've seen what they've done there. I've met staff, I've met doctors, I've met researchers, I have talked to so many families and kids there over the years. It is such a cool place. It is such a powerful place. It is truly a different kind of medical organization. I'll get into like the nitty gritty of like the sort of like little things that they do for the patients as well later in this stream. But I did want to point out that right now, in today's weird political climate, as many of you know, a lot of cancer funding grants are being pulled. A lot of research groups are being shut down for whatever reason by this horrible administration, something that should never happen. The greatest part about St. Jude is, even though they rely on some of those grants, the bigger way that they are funded is via individual donations. So every dollar that you donate towards St. Jude Children's Research Hospital is something that helps them bypass the red tape of those grants being shut down, or that like approval that's needed by government entities, so that they can use that money however they see fit to even cover things that insurance won't cover. Again, like food, lodging, travel. Those things are all covered by St. Jude because of donations that you have made. And I'll let you know, from the people that I've talked to who have worked at St. Jude, the majority of donations that are made that hold up St. Jude, because you're probably like, oh, well, there's probably like big companies that have donated hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands of dollars. The standard donation that they get is $20 or below. That there's that many people that care about this organization and want it to stay afloat. And that is how they've been able to continue the good work that they do. Honored to kick the donations off. Happy to always help the kids. Becca, thank you for the $15 to the kids and families of St. Jude. That's so kind. We got our wow anime sound finally activated here. Now, $15, for those of you who don't know, does activate the lowest tier reward, but a tier that still matters all the same. Not only are you able to fund things like a new toy for the hospital play areas, like Becca did, or a no more chemo party, which is something where the doctors and the staff of St. Jude who have worked with a child who has gone into remission, they all like pop these confetti poppers, and they celebrate, and they sing the song, and they send the kid off with their family, and it's such a cute and beautiful thing. That's what a no more chemo party is. But I'm going to put a sticker on my face, even though you didn't select it, Becca, because first donation of the campaign deserves that. You might have seen some of the rewards. One of them is I will put one of these cute little star stickers on my face. Very basic entry-level thing that I do every single year. Sad I can't afford to donate, but I shared on Blue Sky. Well, I appreciate that, Uber. Thank you, and thank you for the 20 stream streak. I will talk about ways that you can help, even if you have a buck. I will let you know exactly what that impact kind of is here. Mins, hello. Thank you for the 10 stream streak. So glad I didn't miss the start of stream again. Hello. Welcome. I'm explaining this year's charity campaign. So you came right in time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here's the thing about donations to St. Jude. Again, all donations, not all donations, but a majority of donations that hold up the hospital are $20 and below, which is really, really cool. If you even have $1, if you're like, yo, I can go without like coffee, like getting my takeout Dunkin' Donuts for this week, $1 helps out the cause. $1 can do something like buy a bottle of hand sanitizer. It could buy some rubber gloves at the hospital. It could buy some new pens for the admin staff who need those to run all the intake stuff. When families get there and need to fill out paperwork, you're helping fund that kind of thing. I don't even have a $1 to donate. That's okay. Again, you being here, you clipping things, you hanging out in chat, you keeping chat active, those are the types of things that help as well. So let me explain my theory and why I've been able to raise $100,000 for this cause over the years. I have a theory called ripple theory. Ripple effect is something that I talk about regularly here. I didn't make this up, but it's something that I have strongly advocated for every single year. If you've never heard of ripple effect, it's exactly what it sounds like. When you throw a stone into a pond, you see from that point of impact, those ripples expand outwards from where that stone hit. Now, the same thing applies to sharing word-of-mouth things. So let's say that you go, hey, yeah, I shared on Blue Sky or I shared on Instagram, but I don't have much of an impact over there. I only got 15 followers or whatever. That's not really going to do much, right? Wrong. There's a good chance that out of those 15 followers, someone will either have awareness raised about this campaign. They might go check out St. Jude, even if it's not right now, but like later down the line, they might go donate to the cause. They might research it. They might go, oh my God, I have a family member, a young cousin who could benefit from this. Or they might go, hey, this person with 15 followers sent this post up. I got 200. I'm going to repost it as well. And then that suddenly goes out to their 200 followers. And from there, it goes out larger and larger and larger and larger as, maybe 4 of their 200 followers repost that. And then out of those 4, suddenly 100 people have reposted it. We have the Girbeagly emote here because of ripple effect. My dream is that someday The Rock, for whatever reason, will see my post because so many people have reposted it about St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. They'll go, hey, I really like charity. Drop by, drop the $10,000 right there. And then we won't even have to worry about pushing things as crazy as we do. That's the dream. That's the dream. But that is the effect of ripple effect. And because of ripple effect, some of the people who are regulars in this community found this community. They went, what the heck? I didn't know that people did that kind of crazy stuff for charity. Let's check that out. And we've gotten so many new members. We've gotten people who've just done drive-by donations as well. People go, hey, I don't know anything about you, your community, or your stream, but I really want to help out with this cause because my little brother was saved by St. Jude. Here's $1,000. And then they go off and we never see them again. We've had that happen in the past. Becca with another 5. Oh my God, kicking off with $20 already. I appreciate that a lot. $5 for 5 people who can't donate for the kids. That's so sweet of you, Becca. Thank you very, very much. Oh my God, I have so much to go over here tonight, but I'm so glad that I can do that with this awesome, receptive community. Once again, in a hotel for a wheelchair basketball tournament. Yo, Ty, enjoy. Good luck with your tournament. Thank you so much for dropping by to say hello. But yeah, it is such an awesome cause because, again, it brings people together. It unites them in this incredible way that's like very real. This is like what real community is all about. We have, again, people who have been here for years now because they happened to drop by a St. Jude fundraising stream years ago. It's so cool. It's so, so awesome. That said, when it comes to St. Jude stuff, another way that you can help maximize donations is a lot of places of work, like a lot of jobs out there, will actually do employee donation match. So if you want to donate money to this cause, I also highly recommend that you reach out to like your HR department if you work at a traditional job with one of those and see if they do donation matching. We've had people who are like, hey, I only got $100 to donate this month. And then I'll tell them, hey, employers do donation matching all the time. there is a way to get information when you send your donation through via Tiltify here, where you can give them like a link and they'll be able to send a donation through that matches yours. So we've had some people who've donated like $100 where it ended up becoming a $200 donation because of employer matching, which is really cool. Excited to donate more later in the month. I appreciate you, Becca. And also, Bree, hello, hi. Happy launch day. Thank you. We are launching with a big, big bang. I'm so excited to raise for St. Jude. You know how it is here. You've seen how much good we've done. You have seen us hit the $100,000 milestone last year, and I just can't wait to keep going upward and onward with all of you at my side. I love to be at the summit this year, being able to tell people directly, like, hey, it wasn't just me. We had this awesome team of great people who came together and did this good thing for the kids because it's the right thing to do. Why should there be a reality where kids with cancer are a thing at all? It shouldn't be. The right thing to do is make sure the kids don't get cancer. This community is amazing. This community is awesome. We freaking go so hard for this every year. I'm so excited for it. It's the best. It is truly the freaking greatest thing in the whole world. That said, chat. The other thing that you can do is if you are someone who is super, super generous, who might have access to more money than you know what to do with, you can set up a donation match as well. Tiltify will walk you through it on their website. But like if you are someone who's like, you know what, I actually want to make my donation, I want to make the next $100 of donations that the community sends through actually worth $200. I'll match up to $100. You can set up a donation match. So every donation within that $100 block, you match as well automatically through the Tiltify system, and it becomes $200 raised. It's a really great way to make us hit milestones. We get through things so fast as a result. It's great. Juba, welcome to the stream. Welcome. I'm explaining the St. Jude stuff going on right now, so you're just in time for that. Now, you might be wondering, hey, your streams are weird and wacky anyway, so what do you have planned for this little fundraiser here? Oh, boy. If you haven't read the Google Doc that I set up, again, !St. Jude will pull up not only a way to donate to the campaign, or you can use the streamlined version with !Donate, like Ty has there. There's a Google Doc in that tiny URL that I'm going to break down real quick here. Me staring at that 500 donation. Chaos, hello, hi, welcome to the stream as well. Let me go over what's going on this month. Now, you'll notice I have mentioned this a couple times now. This campaign is called Jumping for Joy. And it's going to be for the joy of the kids and the families of St. Jude. It's not going to be for my joy. My joy will be in the fact that we did the right thing and we raised money for these kids. But boy, oh boy, I'm going to suffer for it. Because my temporary suffering is worth making sure that kids do not have to suffer in the future. Also, Dionysus with the 5. Can we get a little bit of hype and pride for another donation coming on through here? Thank you so much for getting us up to $25 raised already within the first couple minutes of this campaign. Thank you so much, Dionysus. Yo, what's up, Jules? Hello, just got home from work after a busy day. Excited to chill with y'all and help out the kiddos. Let's freaking go. It's the freaking weekend. We got some time to hang out here tonight. Tonight's just the first day of launch anyway. Tomorrow, we're going to really get into the nitty-gritty of this, I feel like. But I'm glad to have y'all here who are showing up. Now, if you go to the Google Doc, yo, what's up, Sky? Welcome on in. I set up this Google Doc. Let me break it down and talk about it a bit. Blogger says, what, Bree? What the heck? $20 for the kids of St. Jude. What the heck? That's so much. I appreciate you. Almost doubling the amount that we already raised. Oh, my God. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is not a pimple patch, by the way, Sky. These are just the star stickers I use every year. So Bree's going to be jumping for joy when they get a break from the goofy milestones at the end of the month. Truly, though. Mins with the 15. Let's freaking go. Oh, my God. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my freaking goodness. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, Jenna, for pinning that as well so that people have easier access. We're already at $60 raised. That's incredible. Thank you so, so much, by the way. Mins for donating a new toy for the hospital play areas with your very kind donation, and a no more chemo party so that kids that are going home to see their families get one final send-off from the hospital where the doctors and the staff come together and they pop a bunch of confetti poppers and they all celebrate that the kid's going home. It is one of the greatest things. It is so freaking cool. And also, Blogger says, well, Bree, good luck with the Fusion Pro Wireless Xbox controller. I will talk about all of the incentives as well in a moment. Oh my gosh, here we go. Let's freaking go. I appreciate y'all. Also, what? Wait, huh? Ty, $115 to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Oh my freaking God. Thank you, thank you. I will put on a Star Circuit. No, huh, who, me? It says not Ty Tick Guy. So you've either been framed or you're just being so humble. But either way, you are so, so kind. You do not have to be humble this month. You have just helped out so many families. That is so kind of you. Thank you very, very much. My goodness, that's so much. And Banana Moon Puppy with the $2. I hope this helps. Absolutely it does. You've been here before, Banana Moon Puppy. $2. As much as people might be like, hey, $2. What's that going to do for like a big bad organization like St. Jude? $2 is going to supply the admin staff with things like pens or pencils that they need, or paper. It's going to allow them to buy hand sanitizer. It's going to allow the hospital to maybe buy a box of tissues for a mother who is having a hard time in a waiting room while she's waiting for her kid to get out of surgery. You are doing all the things, the little things that add up in the hospital that make this a place that really matters, that makes this a place that affects families in such a huge way. I was once in these kids' shoes. This means so freaking much to me. Ty, we appreciate you so very much. Truly. I hope you kick so much butt at the basketball game as well. Good Lord. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you so, so much. Actually, I've been yapping for about half an hour about this stuff. Well, I got a bunch of people here just because I know it's late. Some people might have to go to bed. Some people are going to drift off to sleep. Please hit me with some of your good news. I want to hear your good news while we're celebrating this great campaign. Doesn't have to be anything big, as long as it's something that you're excited for or makes you feel happy or whatever it might be. As long as it's something we can all comfortably enjoy. I would love, love, love to read a bunch of your good news, and then I can get back to explaining all of this because there's a lot to go over today. This is mainly going to be orientation and maybe a little bit of Jump King. But thank you, everybody, for being here. Elijah, it's so nice to see you. I've never been able to donate, and I can at least do $2. Exactly. I love that. Again, ripple effect. It all adds up. It all goes to the same place. It's not a competition within this community of who can donate the most. It is more of a we all come together to hit this $10,000 total every year. Every $2, every $1, every $5 donation adds up to that. So thank you so much, Banana Moon Puppy. It affects people more than you know. I'd like to donate, but the link's not clickable for me, and when I type it into Safari, it takes me to 404. I found, is it because I'm Canadian? That's so weird. That's very odd. That should not be the case. Yeah, I mean, if you like copy and paste it from the donate link, maybe that's going on. I've never heard of that issue. I'm so sorry. It's got to be something on either Tiltify or Twitch's side. Good news, I'm officially graduating with my bachelor's degree in social work tomorrow. I'm super excited. Let's freaking go, Phoebe. Congratulations. That is amazing. Oh, my God. It's a competition of how fast we can do it this year. Truly, Lincoln, last year we hit 10,000 in record time in like 2.5 weeks or something. It was wild. We can do it again. I believe it. Just let my two best friends know, and they may stop by the next couple days. That's so sweet, Uber. Thank you very much for that. And make sure you're all congratulating each other for the good news here in the chat. That's just what we love to do here for each other. It's great that there are good things happening to good people in a good community during a weird time in history. Silver lining news, I got some really shitty news today, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be, as it could have been. I'm taking it in stride. Heck yeah! There we go. That's some good progress, CJ. Love that. Love hearing about people who are able to adapt, even though there's all this anxiety surrounding something. Very happy that it's not something that is as bad as you thought it was going to be. What the heck? Thank you, Jules. $20 for the freaking kids. I appreciate that a lot. That's so kind. What in the world? Kirion with the 15 as well. Good luck to Jules in the raffle as well. Let me, hopefully y'all are reading the description of that. There are terms of service and there are caveats that might mean that someone from our community doesn't get it. But again, I'll go over that in a moment. Thank you so much, by the way, Kirion, for the 15 for the kids. That's so kind. Oh, my goodness gracious. I appreciate that. Over $200 raised already just in the first few moments of the stream. I'll put a sticker on my face for you. I will. Oh, my God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all are great. Oh, my gosh. Good news, I have only one get-together with friends this weekend, so I get to chill and soak up the nice weather more than the past few weekends. Oh my god, enjoy it. We've been getting, like, a bunch of weather that's either nice or really bad, so those moments where it's really nice, oh, it's the greatest. It is the coolest. It's the best. Actually, I want to put it on this side. It shows up better on screen. There we go. Good news, went to the thrift store today, got a sweater and a shirt with Pikachu on it. So cute. I love that. Oh my god. I am such a thrift store shopper. I really am. Kirion, welcome to the stream, by the way. We're in the middle of good news if you'd like to share any, if you've got any to share. My good news is I got my first check from my new job today, thrifted new clothes to treat myself, a new coat that I've been looking for forever, a dress and a top combo for a wedding I'm going to later this month, and some funky jeans that fit like they were made just for me. God, doesn't that feel so awesome when you go to a thrift store and then it ends up being like exactly your size? It is like, it really does feel like one of those moments where you're like, I was meant to find this. This was for me. I love that so much. Good news, I'm home from work. I have the whole weekend off, and I have money to donate to the kids. That's so sweet. Thank you again. I really hope you enjoy your weekend off, Kirion. It's really nice to have you here. So glad to have a bunch of people who are brand new to this cause as well, or brand new to at least the way that we do it, joining us this year. 2025, we're going to push towards the stars, and it's going to just be so great. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yo, what's up, Ace of Snakes? Welcome. My good news is that my roomie bought me lunch yesterday, and today after having a very long and tiring workday. Oh my gosh, your roomie, I'm so glad. Like, truly, I'm so glad that you have a roommate who is so supportive of you and can tell when you're, like, having a struggle day. Like, which we all have. That's such a sweet thing for them to do. Yeah, roomie's a real one for that. Like, for real. That's how I feel when I find an old Navy men's pants vaguely in my size. Right? Oh my god. It's so great when something, like, when I go thrifting and I find, like, a dress that fits me exactly, I'm like, damn. You know what? Throwing out the Y chromosome. Getting that out of here. Great hearing everyone's good news. Happy for y'all. Yeah. I love hearing all this good news. Again, anyone joining, lots of good news. Available for you to congratulate other people on, but also we're doing good news, so feel free to share. This is a time block available for you. Seichi, hello. Hi, Brian and chat. Good news. My master's thesis was approved. Let's go. And submitted yesterday. It has taken 4 years and many times of almost quitting, but I'm very happy to be done. As someone who also did higher education, I know exactly how much work goes into that. God, I remember when I had a project that I'd been working on all semester get rejected by my professor, and I had to basically start over from scratch, and I was devastated. So I'm so glad to hear about the approval and the submission. Good luck to you. I hope it goes so well. Thank you so much for joining. We were out at an art fest thing, and the first two things are vintage from a place that sells stuff from various estate sales, and the other is upcycled, resold just from someone in one of the art collectives rooms. Cool. Love hearing about sustainable fashion. Like, truly, sustainable shopping and fashion especially, so good. So good to get involved in right now. Very good stuff. And very budget friendly, I'll say it. Anyway, thank you, everybody. Again, please keep the good news coming if you have any. And just thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. This means a lot. Already raising $200 is wild. Thank you so much. I have some good news, but it's a repeat. I'm still super happy about placing second in that showcase, and I'm super thankful for everyone who was nice last time. Hey, repeat good news is still good news. It means that you still got those good vibes going. We're gonna, of course, celebrate those mins. Freaking hell yeah. Love that so much. Like, truly. Hell yeah. Oh my goodness. My good news is we're kicking off St. Jude Play Live. It was delayed. Again, we're having a true late night gang stream tonight. First traditional one in a while. I just completely forget every year, the same way as I do with taxes, of how much effort and how much time it's going to take up in my day to set up stuff. That is how St. Jude Play Live is. But it's all set up now. Oh my God, there was so much to do, but it's all set up now. It's all ready to go. And I'm going to go over a bunch of it with you right now. So as I was saying before we kicked off good news, and of course I'll take a break to read good news if it comes through here, but we are doing what's called Jumping for Joy this year. You can read along with me on the St. Jude command in the tinyurl Google Doc that everyone should have access to. Good news, I found a fabric that I feel like was literally made just for the project I'm working on. It's going to look so pretty. Lincoln, love that for you. Oh my God. Again, when things just click, when you're like, man, this was a message from the universe. I was supposed to find this. It's like good stuff, you know? It's a good vibe here. Yeah, I know. Seriously. Yeah, we get cursed, but we're wonderful. Exactly, mins. I feel that way. Games I'm playing for St. Jude this month. There's a reason I named this Jumping for Joy. Oh, we got good news coming in from Uber. My good news is I hung out with my two best friends over Discord today, and we watched an episode of Severance and played the new Repo beta. Let's go! Heck yeah! Oh my God, good friend time is always good news. This year's campaign, but for this month, guess what? Chat. Normally, you have to hit $10,000 for me to bust this one out. Those of you who have been here in the past, you know it's not an exaggeration when I say the game, Jump King, is my least favorite game of all time. I've played a lot of rage games. I've played a lot of precision platformers in my time. There is not one that has sent me over the top with rage quite like Jump King. Jump King is the game that I will be starting with this year. Yeah, that's how much I believe in us raising money for the kids. That is how much I believe in this. Oh my God, also thank you so much, Sky, for the $15. Buh, happy payday. Let's do this. Let's freaking go. What? Darkwing. In memory of my father who worked at St. Jude. Darkwing. First off, thank you for all the incredible work that your father did. Second off, are you sure you meant to add that many zeros? Because that was an unbelievable amount of help that you just sent to this cause. And I don't have to explain, if your dad worked there, exactly how much that's going to help. $500 to the kids at St. Jude. Holy crap. You're welcome. A very important cause. Yes, I did. I appreciate you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. And also sending all of our condolences as well to you, your family. Please know the legacy of your father is going to live on, not only through the organization, but through this cause, through how we do it every year. Thank you so much. Truly. Also, Mins, thank you for the gifted sub to Darkwing. That's so kind. Darkwing, enjoy those emotes, the sub badge, the ad-free viewing. What the heck? Thank you. God, wow. I did not mean... Oh, boy. I get emotional every year when we do this. I did not expect to be emotional like the moment we started, pretty much. Oh, my God. This year especially, for those who have not been keeping up with me on socials or via my content, hits especially close to home. My sister, near the end of November, beginning of December, she was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. She was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and the prognosis was she had 3 months to live. We are now about to enter month 6. We are entering month 6. Or wait, did I do the math right? December, January, February, March, April. Yeah, May. This is the 6th month. she wasn't supposed to live this long. But because of the medication she's on, because of chemotherapy, which is a very intense process, but is one that we have put so much time into, we've put so much research into it. It's getting better and better. It's giving people bigger and bigger chances to extend their lifetime. Her prognosis has been extended. It's one of those things that even if I get an additional few months with her, it's going to mean the world to me. And I know for a fact from talking to the people who work at St. Jude, people who are like Darkwing's father, doctors there, researchers, all the way to the people who serve the food. They have their heart and soul into this cause. They don't want to just treat kids who go to St. Jude. They want to find a cure. And the advances that we've made as a society towards chemotherapy, the stuff that's keeping my sister alive right now, are because of organizations like St. Jude. I say this every year, but when we find that cure, St. Jude is going to be in the credits of the organizations that helped us find that. Seeing the generosity that happens every single month that we do this, just, it blows me away. Thank you so much. Like, thank you so much. Like, truly, thank you so much. And thank you for everything your dad did. Thank you for leaving a legacy that honors him as well. I don't even know what to say. All the love and hugs towards you and your sister and family. Thank you, Uber. I really do appreciate that a lot. We're making it through. We're pushing through. It's something we don't do alone. We walk with so many of you. I am not the first person. I will not be the last person, as much as I'd like to be, who has had a family that's affected by cancer. There's a reason that I've dedicated myself to this. Every year I tell what's called the Allen story. Is there a donation match available right now? Oh my gosh, do we have one? I didn't look. We do? Wait, hold up. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Oh my god, yeah, I just had to refresh the dashboard. We have a 2 times donation match in progress, which means that anyone... Oh my god, Darkwing, thank you so much. If anyone donates during this time while this is active, it is matched. This will raise our total like so quickly. If people, even if you're just giving a couple bucks. Holy crap, I haven't even gotten to explain what I'm doing this year. Oh my gosh, all of you. Thank you so much. Like, truly, thank you. I've had so many incredible people reach out to me over the past couple months. Friends, people who are even strangers, who've shared their stories and how cancer's affected them and their families' lives. And you really form this deep connection with people who have either had to work in the medical field and dealt with it up front, firsthand. People who have had it in their family, people who have had it themselves. There's this really, it's this wild thing. It's the only silver lining of the disease. It's the only silver lining is that it brings people together in what I consider a true form of community, where everyone's there because they want a better future for everyone. They want to come together and support each other. They know how scary this is. They know how, I don't know, it just, thank you so much. Like, truly, thank you so much. For the children, thank you, Dionysus, for the 5. Oh my god, yeah, your dollars are worth 2 times right now. Thank you so much. God damn, I am... Oh my god, I did not... Fucking... Give me 1 second. Oh my god. Every year, I'm like, this is the year I'm gonna, like, keep it focused. I'm gonna get through the explanation of what we're doing. I'm gonna get right to the meat and potatoes of, like, all the incentives and gimmicks, and we're just gonna breeze through this as, like, efficiently as possible. And then, like, this year, it's like, shit, man. We did the fundraiser. It was awesome. Yeah, and then all this shit happened. near the end of the year, and I'm just so grateful I can use my platform, surround myself with good people, in a way that I really am gonna need this month. And I mean that I had so many emotional reactions when I was at the St. Jude campus a couple weeks ago, right? That I wasn't expecting. This means a lot to me. Thank you, all of you. Ace of Snakes, thank you so much for the $1. Again, $1 goes towards things like hand sanitizer for the staff and doctors there. Thank you so much, Kyrion, for the 25. Unbelievable. I appreciate that so much. You just fed a patient food for a whole day. That was supposed to be $10. Hey, you can donate the other $9 right now, and it will still count the same way. It all goes towards the same total. This year, it's even closer to home. Yeah, Mins, it really is. Chaos, it's a gift. It will be very chaotic this year. There's going to be a lot of laughs had. It's not just going to be emotions. It's not just going to be tears. It's going to be a lot of laughter had as well. Oh, shit. Sorry. I'm like really... Oh, boy. I just had therapy yesterday, and I talked about a lot of things. I'm going to be sharing some more personal stories this month about my sister and about her health and about things I'm going through, alongside the normal stories I share about why I even do this at all. Oh my gosh. What was I even saying? Even $1 though, please know that goes again towards paying for things like rubber gloves that the doctors will use there, like surgical gloves. It will go towards covering the cost of a box of tissues that a mother or a parent might use while they are in a waiting room, something to dab their eyes with because they're full of anxiety and fear because their kid's in surgery. It will allow the admin staff there to have access to pens and pencils so that when a new family comes in the doors of St. Jude, they can fill out all the paperwork. Every dollar goes towards something here. And it's stuff that a lot of medical grants don't cover. It's stuff that a lot of medical grants are being pulled right now. And being defunded, and you are helping in a way that St. Jude doesn't have to worry about all that weird red tape because it's all donations. Seeing streamers do fundraising for them makes me super happy. Growing up pre-internet, yeah, I'm all the same. We had to door-to-door. I always do whatever I can now that I have the ability. I was in a similar boat growing up where I didn't do door-to-door. But what I would do is anytime a business was raising money for a cancer institution, specifically St. Jude, I would always do my best to donate whatever change I had, whatever loose bills I had. Would take like whatever flyers or brochures they had to share. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Ace of Snakes, thank you for the 10. I appreciate that so much. Fundraising walks. Oh my God. I used to do so many fundraising walks where it was like, hey, can you pledge money? Like, how many dollars are you willing to pledge? I guess I did do door to door now that I remember that. Because in high school, I did door to door. Where it was like, hey, I'm going to be doing laps around the school track. And for every lap that I do, can you donate like $4 towards this thing? And people would do that all the time. And I would raise like hundreds of dollars because I was so determined to like just get in as many laps as I could and help out those causes. I did lock-ins, I did candy drives, yeah, like candy bar drives, same thing. Love that. Oh my God. Thank you, CJ. Thank you for the 20 towards St. Jude. Oh my goodness, I appreciate that so very much. Thank you, CJ, for that 20. And again, Ace of Snakes, thanks for that 10 in full. Cancer is an issue that hits close to... Oh, sorry. It's gotten off the message. Cancer is an issue that hits close to home for me, too. No one should have to go through this alone. I'm more than happy to support an organization that does so much to support cancer patients and their families. Thank you, CJ. Very sweet. Very, very sweet. Thank you so much. Let me get that sticker on my face for you as well. I'm going to be all stickered up today. I'm going to be super stickered. And I haven't even started gameplay yet. You haven't even been able to sabotage me yet, chat. Oh, good Lord. Thank you all. This is incredible. Oh my gosh. I never expect the strong start that we have, but yeah, Jules, strong start so far. I have never, ever expected as much support as I get on these streams, but I am so grateful to lend my platform if it means that a kid gets to walk back out the doors of St. Jude with their family, holding their hands, getting as close to a shot of a normal childhood as they can. That's awesome. That's so, so cool. I've known people who have been affected by childhood cancer. I've known people who are affected by adult cancer. It's awesome to see people come together this way. Thank you. Sticker maxing? Oh, yeah. Sticker maxing for sure.
Hi, besties. Purple heart emoji.
Yo, what's up, Succubus?
2 hearts emoji. Hope I'm not late for good news.
2 hearts
but one of my
emoji.
roomies in Eyes Cat gave birth to 4 beautiful babies today.
That's wonderful.
Smiling
Oh my god,
face,
congrats
hearts emoji.
to your roomie's cats. Thank you also for the 3-month streak as a sub. Congrats on the brand new silver EV badge here. Thank you very much for supporting what I do. It's really kind. We are kicking off our St. Jude Play Live fundraising for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital like we do every year. Thank you so much for joining tonight's stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just knocked off a sticker. Oh, no. I should not. I just realized I probably shouldn't have done skincare right before stream, because it's going to make the stickers not stick to my face as well. Oh, my God. Hills with the 10. Let's freaking go. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Donating a new toy for hospital play areas. Yeah, let me break down a little bit, just like why I got y'all here. Thank you again for everyone donating during the 2 times donation match. We are almost at $900. Unreal. Hills, I'm glad you figured it out as well. So, so awesome of you. I'm going to think those are pimple patches this entire time because I have the star ones. They're that exact blue color. If you ever see me with little hearts all over my face, those are my pimple patches. So I have little heart ones that I use. Chat, let me break down a couple of the cool things that St. Jude does that separates it from other hospitals as well. I always love sharing these facts, and then we'll get back to my gimmick because I'll talk about it so it's fresh in your mind before I start playing Jump King, which I will inevitably do a lot this month. St. Jude is awesome. All of this money, again, goes towards things that oftentimes are not covered by medical grants. Medical grants are very, very red tape laden. A lot of the times they're like, you get this amount of money, and you have to use it towards this type of research, or you have to use it towards these medical supplies. Again, St. Jude does have some medical grants, but with the current administration that's taken over, unfortunately, a lot of those medical grants are being canceled for them and other cancer research institutions. Cancer research teams are being shut down around the country for God knows what reason. So donations are the #1 way that you can help out medical institutions around the U.S., because they are not things that are restricted in the same way as a grant. So one of the coolest things that your donations have helped fund over the years is, you know, if you've ever been in a hospital and you know this smell that I'm about to describe. When you're in a hospital, oftentimes one of the things that you smell, doesn't matter how many air purifiers they're running, doesn't matter how much, you know, it's Febreze they're misting into the air. You smell that sickness smell. You smell that, like really, really intense, like formaldehyde and medication and sort of the smell of just illness, wafting through the air of a lot of regular hospitals. You don't smell that in St. Jude. At St. Jude, they've installed a filtration system that double filters the air there. And the reason they do that is not just for the pleasantry of like clean smelling air. They do it because one of the things that they've noticed is the psychological impact of being in a hospital that a kid has. Now, we had Ty mention it earlier, growing up, having to go to hospitals. I've known a ton of people who have had to be in hospitals as a kid. My dad worked in a hospital when I was growing up. I would visit him often. I remember distinctly smelling that formaldehyde sort of medical smell. St. Jude doesn't have that. The psychological impact of that they found. Also, oh my God, thank you so much, Succubus, with the $20 to St. Jude. Let's go, F Cancer. Heck yeah. Thank you so, so much, donating for a sticker on my face. Yet another one. I should put these like more in arm's reach so I can like keep putting them on easier. Bam, right on my chin. So here's one of the things that they found out is a lot of... Did we hit 900? No shot. Oh my God, thank you so much. I'm sorry it's so small on mobile. If you need to open the like about section window of my stream, you'll also be able to see like the total on the little bar. that's on the API thing that I added, the panel. Yeah, grants in general are limited, but specifically like with hospitals. Yeah, it's really, really strict with hospitals. But here's the big thing. Kids that go to a hospital smell that smell when they're older, if they are in remission or they are getting a medical follow-up in their hometown or something, a lot of the times they'll have this like psychological anxiety surrounding the smell. Our senses are so strong for holding memory and reactions and things like that. Wait, what? Did I just see? I thought I saw $5. That's $50. Thank you so much, Cheeky Tube Mouse. Oh my god, I appreciate that so much. We just broke $1,000 already. Let's freaking go, Late Night Gang. Oh my god. Like, seriously, that might have been like the fastest ever. What's that, an hour into stream? I've been on screen for like 50 minutes. Under an hour. No way. Thank you so much. What the heck? And again, huge thank you to Darkwing for the donation match. So huge. Oh my god. Thank you, Cheeky Two Mouse. You just bought art supplies for an art therapy classroom at St. Jude. Thank you so much. Oh my god. I'm going to talk about the therapy programs as well. Oh my god. There's so much to talk about. Oh, wait, Darkwing didn't do the match? Wait, who did the match? Am I silly? Wait, who did the match? Alert! Oh, my gosh. What is happening? Also, yeah, welcome on in, Chrissy. Perfect time to join. Your conviction for such a good cause inspires people? I hope so, because this is just such a great cause. Thank you, by the way, Kudakro, for the follow. Corey, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? With the creatures of the Forest of Secrets. How was your stream? Jenna, you were the one who matched? Wait, you did? Thank you so much, Jenna. What the heck? What the heck, Jenna? I appreciate you a ton. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's so incredible. That's so awesome. All of you are so great. All of you are so great. Regardless of who's done what. It's not, again, it's not a competition. It all goes towards the same place. That's huge. Stream was great. We raised $125 tonight. Let's go, Corey. Oh, my God. That goes towards so much. You know it does. $125 helps out. Even $1. Again, even $1 helps out. If you're brand new here, please read the rules so you don't get timed out by me, a mod, or Nightbot. If you don't know me, my name is Brian, a.k.a. Girbeagly. I got stickers all over my face, and I'll tell you why in a second. But I am a Korean-American, full-time Twitch partner, YouTuber, voice actor. I do everything. I play AAA games. I play indies. I open up Pokemon cards, and I do cosplay. Chat, I will have to... We might have to skip the first milestone at this rate. What the heck? Because I owe y'all Jump King. Oh, my gosh. We are raising, I don't have to explain St. Jude Play Live if you were in Corey's stream, but we are raising money for St. Jude Play Live. We've raised over $100,000 for them over the years, and we are going for another 10K this year. We normally exceed it. If I have to extend the bar, I will. I will add more incentives. I'll add more rewards. Don't you tempt me. I'll do it. Had to eat some soft-dried durian. Ooh, I am so sorry. I am not a big fan of durian at all. Chaos, what the heck? Thank you so much for the 25. You just bought 1 day of meals for a patient at St. Jude. That is so kind of you. Whole day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and they got goddamn good food there, dude. They catered so much food when I was there a couple weeks ago during the summit, during the St. Jude Ambassador Summit. Oh my god, it was so good, dude. I took a picture of one of the meals. I actually ended up putting it up on Ko-fi because I was so, I was like, dude, this food goes so hard. I feel like I'm in a fancy restaurant. I feel like I don't deserve this food. I gotta bring up the picture because they went all out this year with the food. It was delish. But my goodness, chat. Thank you so much. It's interesting. I am not a durian fan. I don't like it at all. Yeah, shitter instead of shutter. No. Leave Corey alone. Corey's doing great. Oh, here it is. So this is going to look gross on screen just because you can't really tell what it is. Oh my god, why is my brightness up to max, bro? No one can see what that is at all. This, dude, oh my god, they hooked us up. We got multi-grain bread, herb seasoned chicken, which was so good, fingerling potatoes that were herb roasted, gourmet salad of mixed greens with like crumbled blue cheese or feta or something like that in it. It was so awesome. Green beans as well, that were grilled with like onions and stuff. Oh my god, it was so awesome. Worst night of food ever, durian. Malort shots. Oh god, it's so funny how often people are like, if you go to Chicago, you have to try Malort because it's just like the hazing ritual that they do there. But also nobody actually likes it. You think they are going to leave me alone? Yeah, that's true, Corey. Your community loves torturing you. And look at that, Corey. You're helping out in such a huge way. I love that. Love that. Sounds so good. Yeah, Austin, dude, the food was great. I would have brought you back a plate, but I don't think it would have stayed between the time I'd see you. And now, my sister just sent me a DM, by the way, because she saw my my going live notification. Thank you so much for helping fight for a better future for her and anybody else who's diagnosed with cancer. Truly, thank you. Getting hazed in Chicago? Yeah, you got to go see the Bean. You got to drink Malort. You got to, I guess, try deep dish, even though that's not really hazing. That's just good. I have a confession. I lived in Chicago for years, never had Malort. You got to now. You got to go back, and you got to get your Chicago street cred. My goodness, thank you so much for all this kindness and generosity tonight. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about so the filtration system at St. Jude. So they have this whole like giant, like huge air duct system that runs through the whole hospital, and you don't smell that hospital smell at all there. Yo, what's up, Halloween? Welcome to the stream. There is this psychological thing that many of you will probably notice from your own lived experience, where your sensory things, like hearing a song, smelling something, those types of memories are like so much more hard linked into your brain. They're like so much more intense. So what happens oftentimes is people who are patients at St. Jude who grow up, their cancer goes into remission, they go back out into the world, they need follow-ups at a doctor's office. Or if they don't even need a follow-up, it could be for like something else, like they got to go get checked out for a physical or strep throat or whatever. They will oftentimes have a lot of anxiety around the smell of the hospital, because that smell was so ingrained into their childhood as this like scary thing associated with like the horrible thing that's cancer. So St. Jude has completely eliminated that psychological factor with this like state-of-the-art air filtration system. That's how much they care about the well-being of the kids. It's a really cool thing. Talking about meals at St. Jude as well. Oftentimes, those of you who have dealt with family members or people you know who have had cancer, oftentimes chemo or just the muscle attrition that happens naturally because of cancer in general will cause people to not really be able to have a lot of energy. They won't be able to move around very much. Sometimes those kids, they can't make it down to the dining halls. They can't make it down to the cafeterias that are on the St. Jude campus. So one of the things the St. Jude does is they have meal delivery services. Oftentimes, they'll have someone just call up to the room. They'll go, hey, what do you want to eat today, bud? And they'll make that down in the cafe, and they'll have someone run it up. So those kids are still getting the very nutritious meals that they need so that they can fight this horrible thing off as much as possible and recover and have 3 square meals a day. A lot of the times, cancer will affect the taste buds. My sister's going through that right now. It's really weird. She, day to day, gives me updates. Every single day, she gives me an update about what food she can eat and what food makes her feel ill or what food tastes bad to her. Every single day, she gives me an update. Like, today, pasta tasted really good. Next day, pasta tasted awful. Oh my God, pasta sauce is gross. So one of the things that happens very often... Anonymous... Thank you so much, whoever you are. Thank you for your kindness. $25 to St. Jude. That's so kind. Oh, my God. Let me get a sticker on my face, even though you didn't select it as a reward, just because I really, really appreciate that a lot. That's really cool of you. Thank you. One of the things that will happen is kids will be like, I don't really want to eat the food from campus today. And they'll go, okay, cool. What can we order for you? And St. Jude will cover delivery. So, like, if a kid's like, oh, I really want Pizza Hut today, they'll just do that. I've told the mac and cheese story here a number of times. I'm going to hold it off for a couple streams. Actually, you know what? It's launch night. Let's launch you into an emotional stupor chat. Y'all ready? Let me pause the music just because mac and cheese story is one of my favorite ones to tell, and I think it's a really important description of the humanity that goes into everyone at St. Jude, from the very top executive board people to the researchers to the doctors who are doing the actual medical procedures on these kids, all the way down to the people who serve the food at St. Jude. Actually, I shouldn't say all the way down, because everyone there is on an equal playing field. Everyone there is doing things for the right reasons. Yeah, oh no, the mac and cheese story. Yeah. So, haven't bought tissues yet? Yeah. For 7 months straight, when I was in and out of the hospital, the only thing I could stomach was steamed veggies and mashed potatoes. Ty, my sister right now, the only thing she can eat because chemo is affecting her taste buds, it's super weird, instant ramen. She loves it. She doesn't eat instant ramen. She hasn't had it in years. But she was texting me yesterday, and she's like, I found out that I can handle instant ramen. So I went to I went out to the grocery store, and I just bought like a ton of instant ramens so that I can eat them and have something that like tastes good that doesn't make me feel sick. So she has all these instant ramens now, which is really funny because I eat instant ramens because I actually like them. But anyway, so let me tell what's called. This is some of the people at St. Jude will say that this is a story that has just been passed down years and years and years, and it might not 100% be accurate to every detail that happened, but the overarching details of the story did happen. So like some of the specifics are left out of this, but this is like the Cliff's Notes version of what happened to a specific patient at St. Jude. The feeling of finding that one food is like a mini blessing. Yeah. That reminds me, we got a new type of ramen from Costco I still have to try. Ooh, I hope that you like it a lot. Nye, what the heck? Hey, girl, hey, Charity Slay. Oh my gosh, $50 to St. Jude, which is also, again, being doubled right now. And again, anyone donating, keep in mind that you can contact, if you work at a traditional job or a job that has like an HR department or payroll department, hit them up, see if they do employer matching. A lot of companies will. If you save the link to your Tiltify donation, there should be instructions on how to allow your employer to match your donation. So if you're like, hey, I donated $25 to this cause, they might be able to match that $25, and then we get $25 more on the cause. And that will all just come through the Tiltify platform, which is awesome. I'll get the Pokemon Company International to match. They definitely match St. Jude. I love that. I love that so much. They just sent me 300 gold for the new TCG Pocket stuff, and I pulled some heat. I was going to put up the post today on socials, and I just got overwhelmed by setting up charity stuff today, so it will probably be up tomorrow. But dang, the new set in Pokemon Pocket is so cool. I love all the TCG stuff. Anyway, Nye, thank you for that $50. 1 day of meals for a patient. That's so kind of you to have selected that. That's really, really kind. Helping out the kids and the families of St. Jude. That's so awesome. We have a limit as employees for donation matching, but I haven't hit it yet. Heck yeah, I love it. TPCI, oh my god, that was the dyslexia coming out. Pokemon Company International is truly, like, as someone who's gotten to work with a large number of very large companies over the years, who's partnered with them, they're one of the easiest groups to work with, and at least my direct contacts are some of the kindest influencer contacts I've ever had in my life. They're awesome. Love working with Pokemon Company, and it's awesome to hear that they do employer matching. So that's really cool. Mac and cheese story. Let me hurt your feelings real quick, chat. This is, again, passed down. It's been passed down for years and years and years. Yeah, worth checking if your nonprofit does it. You might be surprised. There's been a bunch of people over the years who have been like, oh, I've never thought to check because I just assumed that we didn't, and then I found out that they did. And then that's helped us like boost up our total like a whole bunch over the years, which is great. Also, Bree with a 15. Thank you, Yippee, for charity and Yippee for matching. Heck yeah, thank you so much for the another star sticker. Sorry for timing. No, you're great. You're wonderful for that. Never apologize during this month, because here's the thing. We're all doing it for the laughter and the joy that we can bring, knowing that we're helping out this awesome cause together. It's a good company to work for. We definitely enjoy working with our fans. I love that a lot. I love hearing that, just because I used to work in corporate way back in the day. I've worked for a bunch of corporations, and it's just always like, you hear the horror stories, you very rarely hear the good stuff. So when someone has like a good impression of the place they work at, it's cool. My job will only match over a certain amount, like a couple hundred, which sucks. That's a bummer, Corey. I'm sorry. Except my HR, who is a single person that works in my office, is out next week. Oh, well, maybe send him like a text if you can. I don't know. But also at the same time, we're doing this all month, so they might be able to match later in the month kind of thing, and then we'll see the bar go, which will be cool. Mac and cheese. I see Chad is trying to avoid mac and cheese story. You should. This is going to hurt you. This made I told my sister, my mom, and my dad this story over dinner a few weeks ago. My dad, I've seen him cry 3 times now in my whole life. This story made him tear up in public at a dinner table. My dad is a very uptight, emotionally constipated human being. He does not show his emotions. He does not express his emotions. I think he has said the phrase, I love you, like 5 times his whole life between my entire family, including his own extended family. He just does not express himself. So the fact that this made him cry in public, something that he is normally too ashamed to do, this is a good one. Anyway, the mac and cheese story. So again, like I was saying, some people don't understand this, but chemotherapy affects all your senses. It oftentimes has some really heavy side effects. Again, I'm experiencing that with my sister. She keeps me updated all the time about like what her preferences are, what she can eat, what tastes bad that she loved last week, you name it. But this story, man, chemo is theoretically, it's a really intense medication. It's essentially you're poisoning your own cells so that you can kill the cancer cells and hope that it doesn't do too much extenuating damage to the rest of the cells in your body. That's probably the easiest way to break it down. A lot of people don't know that. They don't know what chemo does. They don't know what it's like. They don't know the side effects. So oftentimes taste is affected. It is something that gets all warped and weird. For a while, my sister was really liking mint and ginger, and now she just likes mint. So I've been trying to like buy her snacks every time I see her, things that she is in the mood for. Well, the very same thing happened to a patient at St. Jude. There was a kid who was undergoing chemotherapy, and his parents were getting kind of worried. There was less and less food that he was able to stomach. The nausea was preventing him from having an appetite at all. He didn't want to eat anything. He didn't want to drink very much. He was kind of losing strength. You need to have a lot of calories. You need to have a pretty good nutritional diet when you have cancer, because you need to recover. Also, we have ad timing. Oh my gosh. All right. I'll leave you on this cliffhanger until ads are over. I know Austin knows the Austin knows the drill of whenever ads are over, he'll let us know, and then I'll get back to telling the story. But yeah, again, some people don't know that the side effects of chemo are things like muscle atrophy, taste warping, where your taste gets like all weird. You might really prefer sweet stuff, or you might really prefer savory stuff, but you're not going to like everything that you always loved. Welcome, Amy. Welcome to the first night of St. Jude Play Live fundraising of the month. Welcome to St. Jude Play Live month. I'm in the middle of telling what's called the mac and cheese story, or I guess the beginning, but we're in the middle of an ad break, so we're waiting for people to get out of ads, and then I'll be able to tell more of that story. But yeah, things like your vision can sometimes be affected. My sister, I feel so bad because she had a medication interaction between her chemo, which she clearly needs, and another medication they had put her on, and the interaction caused her eyesight to start going a little bit, like her eyes are really blurry, and they said it should go away over time, but it might be months. So chemotherapy a lot of the times is like really intense. It's severe. I'm not going to say it's unsafe because, again, institutions like St. Jude have put so much research and so much time into developing it and making it more accessible, making it something that interacts better with things. Like, she was originally on one medication. She had a really bad reaction to it and then had to swap to a different one. So there's like options. There's things that are helping people across the board so that it's like a little less intense as far as side effects go. Should be over for everyone. Yeah, all right, awesome. Ages are over. We're back to mac and cheese. It's a lot of change to handle. Yeah, it's, I mean, I'll tell some stories that are a little bit more intense about my sister's experience throughout the course of the month. Just to let y'all know where I've been at, why the past 6 months especially, I've kind of been not very present. I've been not consistent. I have been having a lot of public sort of mood swings on social media. Even like last night's stream, I was kind of talking about, like, you know, not being around very much because this has all affected me so much. But we'll save that for later in the month, just to let people know, like, why I'm so connected to all this. Also, oh my God, Juby, thank you so much for the $10 towards St. Jude. That is so kind. Thank you for helping the kids. Thank you very, very much for helping this wonderful cause. Also, Jess, thank you for the raid. Oh my gosh, how was your stream? What were you up to? And how's your weekend going? Actually, hey, thank you so much. If you are brand new here, please read the rules so you don't get timed out by me, a mod, or Nightbot. Also, Abby with the 29 months. Thank you for that big resub. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you. If you are new here, again, please read the rules so you don't get timed out or anything like that, especially when we're raising money for an awesome cause. One that is going to someday find the cure for cancer. I fully believe that. Like, fully. Overwatch? It went Overwatch? Oh no, I'm so sorry. One of my friends who's an Overwatch content creator just sent me who's on like the Overwatch partner program, just sent me a code so I can get access to all the Gundam stuff because she knows I'm a big Gundam fan, even if I don't play Overwatch that much. I thought that was very sweet. She sent me that earlier today on Discord. But thank you so much for joining. If you don't know me, by the way, my name is... I love talking. It's a very, like, awesome skill that I have. If you don't know me, my name is Brian, aka Girbeagly. I'm a Korean-American, full-time Twitch partner, YouTuber, and voice actor. I do everything. I play AAA games. I play indies. I open up Pokemon cards. I do cosplay. I'm a variety streamer. I just do a little bit of all of it. They do look good. Yeah, the Overwatch stuff looks kind of cool. I will say, just as a nitpicky Gundam fan, I feel like some of the characters are mismatched with the Gundam skins, the mobile suit skins they picked for them. But that's just me being a shitter because I love Gundam so much and I love Overwatch so much. I could have given them better matchups, in my opinion. I have a very toxic love-hate relationship with Overwatch. I think everybody does. You kind of have to. 100% they went with what sells. Oh, yeah. As always. Anyway, those of you just joining, I've been told from other fans about better matchups. Yeah, I bet. Those of you just joining, I was in the middle of what's called the mac and cheese story. We're right at the beginning, so I'll start this over with some context. Here's the thing. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, for those of you who don't know, cover the cost of travel, food, lodging, medications, surgeries, consultations. Everything across the board is covered by St. Jude in the fight against childhood cancer. On top of that, they do research to try to find a cure for not just cancer, but a number of different conditions and diseases. They share all their findings for free on an online database that other organizations around the world, medical and scientific, can access for free to be able to...
Bisexual pride, bisexual pride.
Thank you,
bisexual
Abby's,
pride.
for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. By the way, subs and bits will go towards funding my rent this month. They won't go towards the charity themselves, but just as a quick caveat to what we're doing, because I still have to keep a roof over my head to raise money for charity kind of thing. But yeah, speaking of games, my favorite comic book artist did some art for Fortnite Star Wars today. That's dope. I dig that a lot. That's so cool. Anyway, so St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, again, they cover all of that. A lot of the times it's stuff that like government grants and medical grants won't cover. So a lot of the times, if you're donating $1 to St. Jude, that goes towards covering something like a bottle of hand sanitizer for the staff and the families to use, a box of tissues for a grieving parent who's waiting for their kid to get out of surgery, something like pens and paper for the admin staff because they have families in intake that they have to, be able to provide those supplies to. All of that stuff is covered by St. Jude. It is an incredible organization. All the research on, like I said, not just cancer, they've actually cured some autoimmune diseases that you might have seen in the news. They've found cures for these things that have been around for decades. And they upload that to a database online that medical and scientific researchers around the world access for free, apply it to their own methodology, and save more and more lives. It is incredible. I've gotten to talk to so many researchers there, so many doctors, so many people involved with this process who are just doing an awesome thing. Where's the mac and cheese? The mac and cheese story. So this is one of my favorite stories to tell. Again, my dad, who is an emotionally constipated man, who does not cry in public, cried in public probably for only the third time I've ever seen him cry in my life. He cried in public when I told this story to my family. For those of you who don't know, my sister, back in December, was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. She was given a prognosis of 3 months. She is about to enter month 6, and that is because of the technology we have and the power of chemotherapy, something we have spent a lot of time developing that St. Jude has been a central part of the development of. One of the side effects of chemotherapy that a lot of people don't know is it can mess with your taste. My sister texts me every day about what foods taste good for her still and what foods don't taste good anymore. Like every day, it's like one of her favorite things to do for me. It's like, hey, don't bring me any Cheez-Its. I don't like how those taste anymore, but I do love instant ramen. Instant ramen's been like her thing recently, and that's been something she can still eat without the nausea overcoming her or taste aversion. Kids at St. Jude obviously are affected by the side effects of chemo as well. There was a family there where the patient, the child at St. Jude, again, he was undergoing chemotherapy. Between the nausea from chemotherapy and the taste aversion, there was less and less that he was eating every day. And again, chemotherapy is so intense on your body, it is essentially poison, poisoning the cancer cells, but at the same time, poisoning other parts of your cellular structures. So one of those things that it's scary, it's intense. You need nutrition to recover from it. And this kid was just getting weaker and weaker because he wasn't really able to eat very much. He didn't have an appetite. His parents were getting really worried. One day, the weird thing that happens with chemo patients where their taste just takes a 180 and swaps around happened to this kid. And he looked up and he said to his parents, he said, "I'm hungry." And they were like, "Oh my God, this is awesome. Anything you want, anything. We'll drive out. We'll get takeout. We'll have delivery brought to you," because that's another thing St. Jude does is they cover the delivery cost of food or takeout cost of food. If a kid can't make their way down to the dining halls or doesn't want food from the dining halls run up, all that's covered by St. Jude. It's awesome. So they were like, "We'll get you anything. What's your favorite food? What do you want?" Kid looks him in the eyes, goes, "I really want Grandma's mac and cheese." And their hearts dropped immediately. "Buddy, Grandma lives states away. We can't really get her mac and cheese here. We can't have it shipped here. We can't have it sent here. Sorry. Do you want some of the cafe mac and cheese? We can call down, maybe put in a custom order, something like that." Kid, kind of disappointed. "Sure, I guess. I hope it tastes good. I really want Grandma's mac and cheese." Parents called down to the cafe, talked to some of the chefs on staff, explain what's going on. "Hey, I know you guys make custom orders. Do you mind, we don't have the exact recipe, but do you mind making this mac and cheese for our kid?" The chefs went, whoa. Our mac and cheese isn't going to cut it if he's got a craving right now for this particular mac and cheese. So they got the number of this kid's grandmother from the parents, from the family. They got on the phone, and for hours on the phone, They, step by step, got her recipe. They remade her mac and cheese from her recipe. They brought it up to this kid. This kid got a nice hearty meal, this thing that he was craving. That's the kind of care that every single person who works at St. Jude has. I've talked to cleaning staff there. I've talked to cooks. I've talked to people who just run mail around to the different buildings. Every single person is determined to make sure that these kids don't have nearly as much trauma as they would get in a classic traditional medical institution. That the psychological needs of these kids are being met as well. Things like the art kit that Cheeky Tube Mouse got. They do art therapy there, where kids get together, they do art together, they make drawings of how they feel about, life, about cancer, about being with friends. Just things that kids would talk about. They have music therapy classes where there's all these instruments that kids can go and just play around with and make music with a music instructor. And if the kids are too weak to get out of a bed and go join those sessions, they have door-to-door therapists that will come to their rooms with therapy animals or a box of crayons and some paper. They have activities. They have access to video games. They have access to music and TV and movies. They have access to all of that, which is so freaking cool to see. It's awesome. It's like truly freaking awesome. I'm just so grateful I've gotten to see a lot of this in person. One of my favorite rooms there is the DreamWorks room in one of the lodging houses on the campus. But I really, really love the DreamWorks room. I'll describe it in a second. Let me read some of what's going on here in chat. But my dad was an anesthesiologist and spent very important job, spent every other waking hour with the kids. We lived within walking distance near the pyramid. Oh, God, that pyramid. And he would walk back over after dinner to spend time with them. That's so sweet. And that's the thing, too, is a lot of these staff members, a lot of the people who are doctors, a lot of the people on the medical staff, there's a reason they do the no more chemo parties, is when you hear that kid's in remission, you want to send him off with a bang. All the staff, all the doctors get together, they sing a little song, they pop some confetti poppers, they really root that kid on. They send him on to their next chapter of life. It is a incredible freaking thing. I love it so much, like truly. That's the mac and cheese story. It's one of my favorite ones to share. That is the distance that these staff members will go. That's the distance this organization will go for any of these kids. It's freaking awesome. That said, the art therapy, pet therapy, music therapy, all of that is available. They filter the air so kids don't get freaked out about, the smell of like a hospital if like later in their life they have to go, get checked in for a broken bone at a hospital or something like that. They're not associating that with like some negative emotion or whatever. I don't know. It's just like a really, really cool organization. Thank you for sharing. No, thank you for listening, because I tell that every year, and people are always like really respectful when we talk about that. I think it's like a great reminder of like, again, the lengths that everyone who's there goes to. There's something called the DreamWorks room. I mentioned that. I don't want to just tease that and walk away from it. One of the houses, they have two major lodging buildings on campus. One's called the Tri-Delta House, and the other one is called the Target House, donated by Target. And one of those houses, I think it's the Tri-Delta House has this, maybe it's the Target House, but DreamWorks, like the company that makes the movies, so many star stickers, right, Kirian? They funded this room that is on the ground floor of one of those buildings. And again, a lot of the people just, because they don't want a kid to have to like go through so much travel to go to their appointments. They want it to be as smooth as possible so that kid can go back and play on a swing set or go hang out with their parents or whatever. So a lot of the places on campus are within walking distance of where these kids get their checkups and everything like that, including the lodging centers. Yo, what's up, Smash? Oh my God, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What were you up to? I know you were raising for St. Jude, but what kind of wackiness were you doing today? I know that you deal with so many very intense methods of suffering throughout your month, like I do. So, and you've raised so much freaking money. So proud of you and your community. The Tourist, thank you for the follow. If you're brand new here, by the way, please read the rules so you don't get timed out by me, a mod, or Nightbot. I would hate to have that happen to you. If you don't know me, my name is Brian, aka Girbeagly. I'm a Korean American, full-time Twitch partner, YouTuber, and voice actor. I do a little bit of everything. I play AAA games. I play indies. I'm a variety streamer, so I open up Pokemon cards. I do cosplay from time to time. You name it. Thank you, Cheeky Chai, thank you for the follow, and Ghostly Chris. We just kicked off our St. Jude campaign for the month. We're in the middle of a 2x donation match, by the way. I don't think I have to explain St. Jude Play Live to all of you since you're coming from Smash's community, but I hope you had a great stream. Like, what were y'all doing? Kovaletti, thank you for the follow. Thick Tater, Tatier, thank you for the follow as well. Sorry if I butchered your names. I'm not great at English. It's the only language I really know, but hope you're doing good tonight. Hell yes, at 1269. Nice, yeah, very nice with the 69, right, Vinny? Thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you decide to follow, thanks for helping our humble little community grow. If not, that's okay. It's the internet. You're not going to vibe with everybody's energy on the internet. There's thousands of other people streaming right now that you can go check out if you need to. But I appreciate you supporting my friend. Smash is just such a beautiful, wonderful, incredible human who, like, seriously, the support has meant so much to me over the years. We hit 12,500. That's unreal. Like, as a team or you individually? Because that is incredible. Dark Souls with crowd control. We did the Franken pizza. Oh, God, not Franken pizza again. It was actually good, but spicy. Oh, my gosh. I drank Frank's Red Hot Latte. It was awful. And 3 or 4 hot dog candles. Y'all go, like, so hard. Smash butchered my name, so now it's this. Oh, my gosh. Flux, thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, from my community, if you don't follow Smashly, please go do so. She is just such a beautiful, wonderful soul. Potato, welcome to the stream. Not me, though. I always vibe. Yo, what's up, Nicole? How we doing? But yeah, I am in the middle. I just got done telling the mac and cheese story, so you avoided tears. Those of you who don't know, our team's at 27K. Unreal. Let's freaking go. For those of you who don't know, I joined the Control Alt Donate team this year, which is, I have to get to, I think tonight I might not even do gameplay, guys, because, like, I have a lot to go through. We still have to explain what the gimmick of this year is, as well as a lot of the rewards that you can earn. Also, my little tiny white kitty, Elsa, is in here right now. She's being a little worm. Being a little vanilla bean. We're 4th right now as a team. Let's go. Right behind center stage. Wow. That is incredible. Ty, get some great sleep. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your generosity and for hanging out. Good luck with the basketball tournament, by the way. Oh, my God. You're kicking butt. A resident jock of the community, by the way. Welcome to the team. Thank you, Vinny. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Trying to figure out how to share a picture that's St. Jude related. Twitter, Discord. Discord and stream content would work. Or if you want to tag me on Blue Sky if you're over there. Also, Beans, thank you for the 59 months. It is St. Jude month. Let's freaking go. Thank you for that big resub. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, hello, little worm. I don't know where she went. Oh, Morgan's got her now. Yeah, little wormy. Oh, you want to put her on camera? You can, if you want. A little a donation incentive. Donate money when you see Elsa on screen. Chat. Hope next paycheck I have enough after bills that I can give more. This means so much to me. Chaos, here's the thing, though. You donating anything at all matters. I just broke down how $1 is used by St. Jude. Oh, my God. Here's a little worm. Who's going to be the first to donate for little worm time? She's sleepy. My little worm beans. She's such a cutie. Yeah, worm on cam. Small worm. Little baby. Sleepy worm. Worm cam. Oh, she is, like, actually falling asleep. Can do Discord. What's the community link? ! Discord. And then you can join from there. We'd love to have you. Oh. She's being so good. She's giving Blinky. She is. Little Blinky girl. Thank you for doing this. Look at this little worm. Little worm, little worm. Why is she falling asleep? Elsa, you're too cute.
Bread makes you fat.
Cavaletti, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate that. I know you only get one of those a month. Thank you for using that here. That's really generous of you. Very, very kind. Enjoy the emote sub badge and ad-free viewing for the next 30 days. I'll do my best not to get canceled in that time. Oh. And again, if y'all don't follow Smashly, please go do so. Look at her. Oh, she just vibing. Dude, this is the longest I think that she's ever let someone hold her.
Yeah, I think so too.
3/4 of the family in the same frame, just missing Sig. Yeah. Thank you so much, Kirion, for the $10 to St. Jude. We are in the middle of a 2x donation match, so that's worth 20. Thank you. Hi.
She's meeting my hand.
Are you? She is so calm, dude.
She's never like this.
Morgan in a sequin top, yeah. Yeah, if y'all don't know my partner Morgan, ! Morgan, to go follow her everywhere. She's very big on TikTok and Instagram. She also streams and does YouTube, so go check her out. Check her out. If you can't donate, sharing the stream donation link and Brian's Blue Sky post about the campaign all help a lot, as does you hanging out and here and vibing. Clip stuff that helps us in the Twitch algorithm, gets new eyes on the stream and the cause. Again, we talked about ripple effect. It doesn't matter if you have like 15 followers. One of those 15 followers might retweet. They might go, hey, or repost. They might be like, yo, my little brother was saved by St. Jude. I got 200 followers. Let me thank you for doing that, by the way. Oh, my God. I haven't heard that alert in so long.
Oh, wow, for Fuzzy Little Worm Belly.
Fuzzy Little Worm Belly. Mins, thank you for the 150 bits. Beans with the $20. Yippee. And Brookie with the $1. Dollar Train for the worm. Mayhaps. Mayhaps. And a hype train as well. My goodness. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shared it in general chat. That's all good. Thank you, thank you. Let me just double check real quick. Beans, you didn't select an incentive, so I will just go ahead and put a star sticker on my face for you. Is that cool? You don't get a choice. I'm going to do it anyway. Thank you, everybody. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Gracias. We need next year's ableist gay clip. Oh my God, we do. If you clip stuff, it does help get new eyes on this. But yeah, ripple effect is something that I'm very strongly about, and it's how we've raised as a community over $100,000 for St. Jude. It is something that oh my gosh. Thank you, Abby. Thank you for those bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my God. Ow, wow, 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 wow. Ow, wow, 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 wow. Thank you so much, Kieran, for the 150 as well. That's so kind. Ripple effect is my personal theory, by the way, that everything becomes a ripple. Everything, you know, when you throw a stone into a pond, you see the ripples that go outwards, right? So one of the things that happens with ripple effect is you might be like, hey, Brian, I don't know, sharing your Tiltify link is not going to do that much. I only got 15 followers on social media. Okay, what if you share that to your 15 followers? One of those 15 followers is like, my brother, my cousin was treated by St. Jude, or I got someone with cancer in my family, like me. Like, when I see a St. Jude link, I repost it a lot of the times, because my sister was recently diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. This hits really close to home. I am here for this 100% as much as possible. They repost it to their 100 followers. Suddenly, 100 eyes are on that link. Maybe 4 of those people decide to repost it. And from there, it just expands outwards. And more people see that thing. It's how we've gotten some of the regulars who have stuck around for years here, because they've gone, hey, I didn't know that people did weird things to raise money for charity. I want to check out the stream. And they've stuck around as regulars in the community. Some people have come by and been like, hey, I don't know what you're about. I don't know what your channel's all about, but I'm going to donate $1,000 and then dip. And they've done that. That has happened multiple times to us. And then the reason we have the Girbeagly mode is it's my personal dream that Dwayne The Rock Johnson will see one of my social media posts somehow. Like, it's gone so viral from Ripple Effect. He goes, oh, man, I really like charity. I'm going to drop by and just drop the $10,000 myself. It could happen. Just because it hasn't happened doesn't mean it can't happen. You know? And that's the kind of thinking that has gotten us to the point of raising $100,000. So we're going to kick butts. We are. What the heck, Nicole? Nicole, you should be treating yourself to more stuff for yourself. Why would you do such a thing?
Bread makes
Thank you for
fat.
the 5 gifted, though. If you just got a gifted sub, please make sure you're saying thank you. Enjoy the emotes, the sub badge, and the ad-free viewing. I don't know why my group alerts that are supposed to just be one alert for like 5 at a time are
Bread makes you fat.
going off for each individual one. I guess those 5 people are just that special. You're that special, everybody. Anyway, oh my god, I got hair in my mouth. What's happening here,
I'm gonna
man?
go pee due to boredom.
That's the only one that's supposed to pop up.
I have to
What's
pee.
bread is delicious. Bread is really good. I could really use some like garlic bread right now. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that a lot. Anyway, I've been yapping about a lot of stuff, and there's still unfortunately a lot more. So thank you for another yapping stream with me. I know that we did this yesterday, but maybe we'll get to some gameplay if I speed things up a bit here. But yeah, that's how you can help out. Clip some stuff, you know, if something funny happens throughout the month. Because we're going to be doing this all May. All May long. Clip stuff. Maybe we'll end up in another compilation like my ableist gay clip did. Which Twitch proper on twitch.tv/Twitch played for 2,000 people. Why that clip? I don't know. But I was in a live audience watching that. And I just shrank into a ball and went, oh no! As soon as it started. When I was at the St. Jude campus for the Ambassador Summit. We love a good yap, especially about the good old St. Jude. We do. So I've explained what the hospital does. I've explained the impact that you can have with them, even with $1. Again, no amount is too little. It's not a competition. It all goes towards the same place. They've been able to keep their doors open. They've been able to keep their research funded. They've been able to keep sending kids home because of every single $1 donation that goes through. But I really appreciate everyone who's been so generous and showed up in such a big way tonight. Y'all are great for that. That said, let's talk about this year's actual campaign. This year, I teased earlier that this month's campaign is going to be called Jumping for Joy. I will wait.
This is a joke like
Just in the interest of time, I'm turning off your privileges of TTS voice chat. Thank you, Abby, for the 100 bits, though. Anyway, just in the interest of time, and then I'll turn them back on, because that's going to affect the charity alerts as well, obviously. We got some stuff to go through. I teased earlier this month that this month's campaign is going to be called earlier this month. Last month, I teased that it's called Jumping for Joy. Those of you who have been around for a while know that there's a game, out of any game, out of the hundreds to thousands I played since I started making content 12 years ago, that I hate more than any other game that's ever been created. I played a lot of precision platformers. I've played a lot of rage games over the years. If you want to keep up with the doc, by the way, I have another Google Doc this year. It's way smaller than last year's. But I set one up. You can use !St. Jude to pull up the tiny URL and click the one that says St. Jude Jump. Jump King. I hate Jump King. I normally reserve it. I hate Jump King so much that I wait until we're at $9,000 raised in the month. I install it onto Steam. I play it for the like $10,000 block when we hit $10,000, and then I immediately uninstall it again because I hate the game so much. I have not had nearly as many crash outs over any other game publicly than Jump King over the years. Jump King has sent me over the edge so many times on camera. It's probably the closest I've ever gotten to like real rage that anyone's ever seen. This year, I'm starting with Jump King with a twist. This year, games I'm playing for St. Jude this month in this little document. Jump King's super rage-inducing? It is. Let me read through this doc quick and help you out. I'll help you understand what we're doing, what I'm doing to my own mental health for for this cause. This will be my first Jump King experience. I'm so sorry. This month's horrible gimmick has me starting with my least favorite game of all time, Jump King. Every $1,000 raised, there's going to be a little bit of a caveat to that since we've already gotten over $1,000. We'll vote in Twitch chat. Will I stay trapped? Thank you for the hype train, by the way, everybody. Thank you. Will I stay trapped playing Jump King or move on to a new Jump King-like game? Also, Matt, thank you so much for the 46 months. I appreciate that. Enjoy the emotes and sub badge for another month. Thanks for supporting the stream. Very kind of you. We hit double-digit subs tonight. Thank you, everybody. So generous. Will I stay trapped playing Jump King or move on to a new Jump King-like game? Chat, everyone who donated and tipped and everything last night to me, thank you. Everyone who gifted subs. I used the money to buy this year's selection of games. I have 8 or 9 Rage games that are all precision platformers, that are Jump King or Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy-like games. Those are going to be not a guarantee, but they're going to be a possibility, a fate that you get to decide. But I used the money from last night for those, so you have helped out if you contributed to that in a way that matters so much. You helped me set up this year's gimmick worry-free. Thank you so much to everyone who gifted subs and stuff yesterday. Really cool of you. We got so much going on here, though. Give me 1 second here. Sorry. I just got to have my one screen up on the other monitor because people are donating, which is awesome. So awesome. Here you go. If we hit a $1,000 milestone during a Jump King-like game, chat can send me back to Jump King with my progress intact, or choose to let me keep playing whatever game I'm on, or send me to the next game, which will follow the order of the games that I've listed below. Here's the thing, Kirion. Yeah, it's going to be pain. I'm willing to go through temporary pain if we can make sure the kids don't feel pain in the future. Getting Over It was the first game you watched me play for St. Jude. Brookie, that's a wild first story here. Wild. None of these will be fun. And it will not even play. I might not even play them all. But I suffer for charity. Chat will also have the opportunity to sabotage my progress, including, but not limited to, making me pause my game to make MS Paint art. People like the MS Paint art stuff. That's going to be coming back. You have to unlock it, but it will be coming back as a potential thing, a potential incentive this year. This will throw me out of any flow state or momentum that I have. Putting on vision-limiting goggles. Some of you might remember these. The inception of the Gerb Hole emote, by the way. If you know the Gerb Hole emote, that was spawned from these. They suck to play Rage games with. Or even restarting the game. $500 once I start playing a game. You'll see it in the rewards if you go to the donate tab. $500. I will throw the game. I will jump off the side of whatever platform I'm on, lose all of my progress, and start that game over from the very beginning. $500 is all it takes. That's what will happen. So any of you who want to donate $500, you can hold on to that as like a big, giant, let's get to the next milestone, but also let's hurt Brian as much as existentially possible and make them sad. That's something you can do this year. So just as a heads up, it's going to be awful. Here's the list of games, by the way, that I'm going to be playing. Jump King. I listed in the Google Doc, by the way, Steam links for all of these. Like I said, this was way shorter than last year's, which was basically a brochure. But I have Steam links if you want to check these games out. Jump King, the OG spawn from hell. I'll be playing as this incapable little knight a lot this month. One of the games that you can make me swap to. You don't get to choose, by the way. Like I said, we'll be going in order and then possibly jumping back to Jump King and then going back through the order. We won't repeat the games, mind you. It will be like if I play Enso, which is the next game, that means if we go back to Jump King and then we swap to the next game, it will actually go to Slime Frog. Enso is the game after Jump King, allegedly equal parts tranquil and rage-inducing. Features gameplay similar to Jump King, inspired by the devs' time in Japan. Slime Frog. You are slime, you are frog, you climb, you fall, you are insulted, repeat. By the way, I came up with all these descriptions. That Flipping Mountain, Matt donated. I'll check after, just due to the fact that I got to get through this. Otherwise, we're never gonna get to anything here. But thank you, Matt, for whatever you just did. Appreciate it a lot. I will read out the donation in a moment. That Flipping Mountain, not the world's most efficient way to scale a mountain. Flipping upwards to make progress sounds horrid. I also thought that with this theme, by the way, with all these Jump King-like games, kind of on the nose for the idea of we're fighting against cancer. It's an uphill battle. It's something that's going to take the collective effort of all of us to fight against this, like, seemingly insurmountable thing. So I might as well represent that in whatever goofy content you get to watch. That's the way that we're going to do it. Next game is Pogo Stuck. Like the rest, but with a pogo stick for some absurd and awful reason. Getting over it with Bennett Foddy. Now, some of you are like, oh my god, Brian, that's the worst one. No. I would rather play Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy for the rest of my life than ever play Jump King again. And I'm starting with Jump King. That's how much I hate Jump King. Naked Man in Pot, Swinging Sledgehammer, and Falling Simulator. Brilliant and terrible. It's a classic. Some of you have seen it before. Those of you who haven't, it's a mess. The game after that is A Difficult Game About Climbing. Another game with a naked man, except this time he doesn't have a pot or a sledgehammer. He simply climbs. I Am Bread. Responsible for the second highest number of on-stream crash outs I've had, only after Jump King. This is true. I've not raged nearly as much at any other two games than Jump King and I Am Bread. I once accidentally insulted the dev of this game while he was lurking my stream of it. A few years ago, true story, I was playing I Am Bread for this exact charity, raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. The dev of I Am Bread was in chat, and I just sat, I got so angry. I was like slamming my controller. I was like, this fucking awful game. Whoever developed this is a piece of shit. Fuck that guy. Ah! Like, I was just like freaking out, like full crash out, like super angry. I was like so angry. And then the dev of the game wrote in my chat, and he just put like a sad face, and he was like, I'm so sorry I made this, and I'm so sorry you're playing it. And I've never felt worse in my life. And I immediately pivoted. And it was like, no. It's a really good game at what it was meant to be. It was meant to be a rage game. No, it's okay. You did a really good job of making a rage game. No wonder why it's so successful. Oh, it's so good. And then he hung out for like a couple hours and like even donated to St. Jude. So it was a very funny moment. You guys might see, by the way, at the $10,000 mark this year, normally reserved for the Jump King slot, there is a mystery game. Chat's going to love this. I already hate it. Activated once we reach... Oh, wait, $10,000. I think I wrote that wrong. It's supposed to be 10K. Let me double check I have that right now. Now I forgot if that's actually right in the milestones. Shit. Mystery game is... It should be 10K. Or did I put that at 9K? Am I silly? No, it is 10K. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, 10K. I'm not telling y'all what that is yet. I'm not telling you. So psyched for mystery game. It is, oh boy. I might hate it more than Jump King. That's why it's a mystery game. That is why it is worth 10K. I might actually hate this game more than Jump King, if you can believe that. Jump King, historically, my least favorite game that's ever been created in mankind's history. 10K mystery game. You might see me fully lose my mind on stream. It might be a whole mess. All right, let me turn on notifications again. Now that you know how this year is going to work, by the way. Let me turn on the alerts again. Let me also thank Matt with the $100, which is 2 times donation match, so it became $200. Got us to $1,500. Wait, hold up. For St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. What the heck? Thank you, Matt. That is unreal. When they texted me last night, I was floored. Yeah, Austin was like, I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe you're doing that to yourself. 15% of the way to mystery game. Yeah, that's how these months go. Thank you so much, Matt. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 98 more dollars to finish Jenna's match, by the way, if anyone wants to be generous. There we go. 1,502 hours is so good. It's unreal. I thank everybody. Now, there's going to be moments where I run out of energy. There's going to be moments where I'm having a tough time on stream, either because the proximity of all of this going down with my sister's cancer diagnosis affecting me, or just doing this day after day is going to wear me down, wear me out a bit. There's going to be moments where chat's really quiet and not super active, and I'm going to need y'all here. I'm going to need people to support this thing. It's going to be okay, though, when we need a break. People are going to get burnt out. It happens every year. But we're going to do this for the right reasons, and we're going to do this together, and we're going to do it at the pace that feels comfortable to this community, and we're going to knock it out of the park. Because last year, we set a record for this community in how fast we raised $10,000. Granted, we had a nice, healthy push from Twitch donating money to us, but we hit 10K in like 2.5 weeks. Or like under 2 weeks or something like that. It was some wild amount. Like super fast. It was around the 2-week mark. We can do that again. We could do that again. We could hit 10K again in 2 weeks. This is day 1. Definitely donating even more next time. Oh my gosh, Matt, thank you. Thank you all so much. Lady J, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. Again, sound alerts are back on for everybody who likes those. Thank you for listening. Thanks so much for, again, letting me talk about how this very weird, wacky world is going to be this month. Let me also, oh my god, I have to go activate something. Milestone 1500 was just hit. So we got, MLG Gamer Moment Reward. Oh god, let me explain this one quick. So rewards, if you go to rewards on the Tiltify campaign, you'll see MLG Gamer Moment for $25 is now an incentive that you can select. Let me also talk about the controller as well so that people know. The MLG Gamer Moment is because y'all saw what they sent me this year. I was like hoping it was going to be another cute button because they've sent these in the past where there was one where you hit it and it's the little voice of a St. Jude patient going, "Thank you." This one is like the third one they've sent me that's just MLG air horns. It's one of the most annoying noises that I've ever heard in my life because I play FPS games pretty competitively. And I had to hear that through like the 2000s and like the early 2010s so often. There's going to be a fake MLG reaction if you donate $25 and select that. Make sure you're selecting that reward where I'll hit this button and I'll do something like, "Oh, yeah, gamers. Oh my God, clip it." Oh, like it will be like some fake MLG reaction. That I'll put myself through that. You'll see my acting skills. So that's going to happen. That is active now. That is something you can do. Unfortunately, I'm between jobs, so I won't be able to help directly myself on everyone's campaigns, but I'm going to hype my team up and try to raise some myself. Hell yeah, Vinny. Exactly. Use the platform you got. Use whatever influence you have, and just spreading the word about this stuff helps out way more than people know. Again, like I said, clipping things. Oftentimes, I don't know how to incentivize the community into clipping things, but like when you clip things, it does push us up in the algorithm on Twitch. More people see the community. More people find it. More people get their eyes and awareness on this cause. So that's a great way to help as well. Resharing things on social media, sharing Tiltify links, or doing it yourself. There you go. Brian's real strategy is to yap the whole stream so they don't have to play Jump King. I promise I'll get at least a little bit of Jump King in, but we're gonna have to do something weird because we already hit 1K. We're gonna have to decide as a group if I play Jump King or if we go right to Enso at this point. Oh my God, did someone actually just activate it? Hold up. I'm not on the right screen. I do this to myself every year. My screen gets so cluttered. Why is my Tiltify dashboard not updating? God, it does this every time to me. All right. It embarrasses me. It erases the donations. Was it one? It probably was one. Wait, why is my... Sorry, my Tiltify page is freaking out. Darkwing, thank you for $25 for Vinny. We all do what we can. Pass it along. That's so kind of you. Paying it forward. Really, really kind of you. Do you want me to do an MLG moment for you for the 25? I'll do it. Why not? Also, that's $50 more towards the 2x match. It is almost complete. Who's going to complete it? All right, 25 bucks. Guys, we just got 25 bucks for St. Jude. Oh my God, let's go! Gamers, oh my God, woo-hoo-hoo! Someone clip that! Oh my God, you see that headshot? I hate myself so much, dude. I hate myself so much. You know the worst part? I used to competitively play in esports. The amount of times that people unironically did that shit, man. It's unreal. Oh my God. All right. Yeah. No shot, bro. Oh my God. Thank you so much. What was I talking about? My brain went into outer space. Okay. Yeah. We activated the things. Chat. As you saw in the document, I was supposed to start with Jump King, but every $1,000, we have to actually, built different. We have to vote. So I'm going to set up a poll. Do y'all want what to play? You get 2 minutes to vote on this. Channel points are not allowed to be added. But I'm going to give you 2 minutes so everyone can vote who wants to vote. Do I play Jump King and theoretically stay locked in it because I was supposed to start with it? Or do we try out Enso, which is the Japanese travel-inspired Jump King, I guess? I don't know. I picked one that seemed a little easier than the others, but was literally marketed to me in the email that the dev sent as a Jump King style game. So you got 2 minutes to vote. Use your power of democracy to decide my fate. Make him play Jump King the whole month. It would be so funny. Listen, Beans, it's actually possible. It is literally actually possible for chat to make me play Jump King the entire month. You will see me as a broken shell of a person by the end of the month, though. I will let you know. Whoa, Elsa just ran in here and jumped in the cat tree. She's being wacky. Melee 8 votes for Jump King is wild. Oh, you don't know the history between me and this game very much. I mean, I've described it verbally, but good lord. Thank you so much, by the way, Corey. I appreciate you. Thank you for adding the clip command. Heck yeah. So if you do exclamation point clip, there you go. Thank you, Corey. There we are. Yeah, Elsa was excited for the St. Jude donations. Again, donations will probably distract me. Not that I really need to. I've literally never beaten Jump King. This is like, what, chat? Like the 5th year or something? How long has this silly game been out? When did this come out? I'm going to check right now. 2019. This is like the 6th year I have included Jump King in a St. Jude campaign. I have never beaten it. Last year was the farthest I got into it. And then I fell and I like was like, nope. And that's where the channel's most popular clip came from. Was me accidentally stepping on the controller and sending my Jump King down so far I just like got so demoralized I gave up on playing it. If we leave him stranded in Jump King the whole time, the whole month, he will beat it. It's our duty as a chat room to help him beat this game. We'll see. We'll see. My goodness. Also, I'll randomly be doing like cosplay and like femme looks throughout the month. Those of you who are newer here, I go by he, any pronouns. I am openly gender fluid, a bit femme, like trans femme leaning these days. But this picture is of me in the corner, so there might be some looks like this just randomly. There will just be a girl fighting the Jump King all month long. So, there you go. Slay Girl Slay, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, and if you want to use the pronouns extension, by the way, we do have access to that right there. Exclamation point pronouns will remind you of my pronouns, and you can add yours so it makes it easier for me to refer to people in the community and get to know you a bit more. I think you can check who voted what to see who really loves you. I don't think I can on Twitch. But Jump King won, and I don't want it to. But that's okay. In like $400-something, then we get to vote again, and I might escape it. Yo, what's up, Juby? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Girl Time's just gonna happen randomly. Merm sent me a really awesome dress from Throne. So again, if you don't know, I did reactivate my Throne. I don't have a wish list, but if you want to send me surprise gifts, I do have it enabled. Just as a warning, it's enabled to send anything. You're allowed to send anything. I might not be able to show what you send me on stream, mind you. But I do technically accept all gifts, and I didn't want to limit it because I didn't know what it was going to cut out if I set, like, the limitations on what can be sent as surprise gifts. So that's, like, an anonymous way to send me stuff if you want to see me dress up as, like, a specific character or something throughout the month. I forgot to add my exact measurements on it, chat. Sorry about that, but I'm typically a size women's large if you want to send stuff through that. And then also I have a P.O. box if you want to send stuff via snail mail. So, yeah. I vote for what would be more entertaining to the kids and me. That being said, I voted for Jump King. God. I just sharing stories about one of the years back when we used to be able to still play games with the kids, like play video games. I got to play Super Smash Brothers with some of the kids, and I was like, I gotta go easy on these kids. They're kids with cancer. I can't, like, ruin their day by beating them down in Smash Bros. I've played a lot of Smash Bros in my life, and I played against this kid who bodied me immediately, like killed the hell out of me, beat me without even blinking. And then I was like, dude, how are you so good? And he was like, he's like, I'm a kid with cancer. I don't have a lot to do except play video games. I just play Smash all the time. And I was like, damn, okay. But he absolutely destroyed me. So talking about fun games for the kids to watch. Me and 3 other besties who tried to save you with Enso. Yeah, thank you, Enso voters. And my pronouns set up with it, but it sort of broke for me. I do use Franker for it, though. Well, I see yours as he, they, currently, Vinny. Let me know if those need to be updated or anything, and I'll try to keep mental note of it at the very least. Yeah, I'm a kid with cancer. Yeah, he was just like, I'm a kid. I just sit in my room all day and play, like, Nintendo Switch. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's a good point, dude. You're more of a gamer than me. You see it right then? Okay, awesome. I retroactively vote for Jump King. Dang. All right, chat voted. You have spoken. You do get a little bit of gameplay tonight. You're jumping right into it. That was not meant to be a pun or anything, but we're jumping right into it. Now he's a streamer. I hope that kid's a streamer. You know what's wild, though, Xander? A lot of the kids that I've met via Make-A-Wish, and a lot of the kids who like, I met through St. Jude, have gone on and, like, made content for a bit, which is kind of cool. I've yet to see Brian play this. I'm scared and excited. You should just be, like, scared, but just for my mental health. This is, again, probably my least favorite game ever made. It's made by Nexile. They did a really good job of creating something that they wanted to create for people to experience, but I don't. And as is tradition, I'm deleting my progress, starting a new game. I'm starting from the bottom. Last year, I did 8 hours and 17 minutes of Jump King. My 5th attempt, session 6. I did 8,098 jumps, and I fell 652 times. Weird timing since you're just starting. But I have to jump. Oh, wait, I'm in the wrong scene, I just realized. There we go. Move the gameplay over so y'all can read the whole screen. Have to jump. Unreal. We'll definitely keep checking back in all month long. Thank you for all that you're doing for the cause. Thank you for what you're doing to the cause. And again, so grateful that someone who's connected to this cause can speak about it here in chat. And thank you for leaving such an impactful legacy in honor of your father. Means the world. Thank you so much, Darkwing. Take care of yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think I've seen someone play this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Our most famous clip, our biggest, most viewed clip is from this game. I will be playing with controller. Oh, I didn't talk about that. I didn't talk about the rewards. Okay, give me 1 second. Sorry, I gotta meet the game. Let me talk real fast. I'm so sorry. I've been so scatterbrained. That is the wrong screen. That's the wrong screen, dude. I set all this stuff up. Again, it's like taxes. I never remember how much time I actually have to dedicate to, like, setting this stuff up until I'm doing it. So it was hours of me setting this stuff up before stream started today, but I don't have to do it again the rest of the month. So every stream should start earlier and should comprise less chaos. So yeah, you were pretty long. Yeah, exactly. I think that was the right one. Okay, let me explain this then for you in a way that will make sense, chat. All right, if that's the right screen for you, is this going to help you pay attention? So there is one of the rewards that you can select that I've seen several people select so far, is the incentive of the giveaway for the Fusion Pro wireless controller for Xbox and PC. It's a raffle. So if you are someone who, what's up, Tito? Yeah. Suddenly everything is becoming clear, truly. There's a number of caveats. There's a TOS that you have to agree to when you read it, which, you know, I set this up the way that our team leader, Smashly, wanted us to, so that's where the description and everything comes from. I added a caveat in there because this is part of it. Please note that this raffle for $20 for a $150 controller is pretty good, and at the end of the day, you're still donating $20 to a great cause. So even if you don't win it, no hard feelings kind of thing. But please note, this raffle is shared across multiple communities, so does not guarantee a winner from our community. So if you're donating to my cause, it does not guarantee that you're getting this control. Someone from Late Night Gang is getting this controller. This is a controller that is going to be raffled amongst everybody who enters the raffle with those $20 donations from all the communities that are taking part, which are people from the Control Alt Donate team. So there's a number of communities that are doing this. Not everyone's participating, but like a bunch of people. So I just got here, but I just got flashbacks to Long Papa. Mason, truly. Thank you, Corey, for adding more of that. That might be a little bit long for a command, but we'll see how people feel about it. If they're like, wow, I'm suffocating because of the novel in chat that drops every time. But thank you for including it. Let me read it over just to double check too that everything is good. Chat, does this sound good? What Corey just added. Was there a goofy moment on stream? Did Brian say something weird? Epic gamer moment. Pog. Clip it. Clipping helps Brian so much. Push his content and get more eyes on his streams. So clip those moments. Also, did you know that there's a quick way to clip that doesn't make you leave the stream? Just type /clip that last few minutes of /clip that last few minutes of the stream. So clip to your heart's content and never miss part of stream again. Maybe just to like reduce the length of it and also clean up the sentence of just type /clip that last few minutes of the stream. Since that doesn't like fully, it's not like really intuitive when you read that. Maybe adjust that part and maybe that will be the good thing. Time I learned I can type /clip. You can, yeah, you can just type /clip, which is dope. Phoebe, get some good rest. Thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you. Take care. And good luck with graduation. My God, get some good rest before that. Brian, say something funny, please. Dance or dance. Why did they call it a hamburger when it's not made of ham? Is that pretty good? I hope so. Wide mommy. Yeah, that's what I am right now. All right, let's get back to Jump King. Thank you for listening. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully all of that is good. Comedic genius, thank you. I know. What can I say? Yeah, Ren, it's all about forced perspective. Right? Please, I'm actually wider in real life. Alright, here's this horrible game. Let's play. Oops. Or it's not selected. What is going on with my computer right now? There we go. My computer knows what's going to happen when I play this. It doesn't want me to play it either. New Babe Plus, Ghost of the Babe. I haven't even played these other modes, dude. Soundtrack haunts me. When I was getting the stream set up tonight, and I heard the first couple, like, beats of the song, I wanted to die. I didn't set the category either to Jump King. I just realized. Let me do that. Sorry. Lots of delays. Definitely not vamping. Dude, 46 viewers are in this category. It's because no one wants to play this damn game. No one wants anything to do with this horrible fucking experience. Good lord. Unreal, dude. Your computer's like, I remember. Alright. Delete save. I remember every note of this soundtrack, dude. You've heard the legend too, so you're gonna get that babe, right? Go on then, get up there. Yeah. I hate this guy. You're never gonna see me again, man. I don't know why you're laughing. You're never gonna see me again. It begins. It begins. Okay, here we go. That guy's never seeing me again, by the way. Red Crown Woods, easy. This is muscle memory from 365 days ago. Oh, that didn't feel right. It's beginning already. You know the worst part, chat? I have actually memorized, like, some of this. I've played this for 6 years now. I've memorized part of this. Also, I'm not going to do... We found out for the first time in the 5 years I had been playing it last year that if you get the ring, the coin from that crow, and you go back to the shop to get the special boots that are supposed to make it easier, it does nothing. It's a gazebo. It's a placebo. Sorry, I had to throw in an it joke. It doesn't do anything. That's not what you do there. Oh my god, I forgot. That's one fault. It doesn't do anything. Okay, so yeah, so I was explaining this earlier. That this game, I would rather play Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy the rest of my life than have to play this game one time. The reason for that is this game, when you jump, once you're in midair, you cannot change your trajectory. You can't change anything. The only thing you determine is when you hold down the A button, or if you're a psychopath and playing on keyboard, you hold down the space bar, how high you jump. You hold it down to power up your jump. Now, this is a short charge time. This is me holding it down the maximum length it lets me before I do a full power jump. And that's how high a full power jump is. If I just tap it, it does that. If I hold it a little bit, it does that. But I can't change my trajectory once I'm in midair. Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy when you're falling, at the very least, if you frantically swing your pickaxe, sometimes you'll grab onto something. Save some of your progress. This intentionally has small platforms and slanted surfaces that make you slide off and lose a ton of your progress. And you'll see it coming because you'll be halfway through your jump and you're going to go, oh my god, I can't land on that thing. I can't grab ledges. I can't do anything like parkour. And I'm going to lose like 20 minutes of progress right now. And you see it coming and you start getting angrier before you even land. Bennett Foddy, I'd rather play every single time. Every single time. Is this better? Clipping helps Brian so much as it pushing his content and brings more eyes to his streams. Maybe fixing just that. Clip those funny and epic stream moments. Did you know that there's a quick way to clip that doesn't make you leave the stream? Just type /clip to clip that doesn't make you leave the stream. Just type /clip. Wait. Holy shit. Let me read this. There's a quick way to clip that doesn't make you leave the stream. Just type /clip to clip the last few minutes of the stream without missing any of the fun. So clip to your heart's content. That's perfect. That part's perfect outside of the typo. You're great. Thank you, Corey. You're wonderful. Thank you. Also, yo, Pine, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. Yeah, Jump King punishes anything less than absolute perfection. Yes, it does. Pine, how was your stream? What were you up to? I know that you were raising for St. Jude, so I probably don't have to explain play live to your raiders. But let me pause this horrible game and introduce myself properly to everyone. That's the wrong screen, dude. This is going to happen all month long, isn't it? Shark, what's up? How we doing? Welcome on in. If you are brand new here, please read the rules so don't get timed out by me, a mod, or Nightbot. But it's great to have you here. Hope you had a great time over in Pine Stream. Clipping helps Brian so much as it pushes his content and brings more eyes to his streams. That's perfect. Corey, you're great. Thank you so much for doing that. You are wonderful for that. Thank you. That is so perfect. It's nice, concise. It's great. You are awesome for even thinking, like, initiating that. Like, I'm so thankful. Stream was excellent. Working on Final Fantasy V 4-job Fiesta run. Ooh, that's so fun. Oh my gosh. I've been seeing a couple of your posts over on Blue Sky about it. I remember when I found out about the swappable jobs in Final Fantasy V, spending hundreds of hours, like, maxing out jobs in that game. It's so great. Poor Corey modding and trying to write beautiful prose at the same time. Truly. Yeah, Corey, you're, like, burnt from your own stream, right? Man, also my other favorite thing is the character Butts from Final Fantasy V. Those of you who don't know, the character officially is named Butts in Final Fantasy V in Japan because they just didn't know, which is great. Anyway, if you're brand new here, please read the rules so you don't get timed out by Miamod or Nightbot. My name is Brian, aka Girbeagly. I'm a Korean-American, full-time Twitch partner, YouTuber, voice actor. I do everything. I play variety games. I play indie games, AAAs, open up Pokemon cards, do cosplay, you name it. We're raising money all month long for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. My incredible community has raised $1,581 already for this cause here tonight. I am so grateful. Really, really grateful. We currently have a 2x donation match in progress that's should be good for at least a few more bucks if people want to throw them that way. That will double your donation. But I'm in the middle of playing Jump King. I have a whole bunch of horrible Jump King-like games that I'll be playing all month long. Help me suffer so that the kids at St. Jude no longer have to. For those that don't know, it's a challenge run where you're limited to 4 jobs because the game can be beat technically with any combination of jobs. I love it. Tons of fun. I do a couple of runs for St. Jude every year. That's so fun, dude. Love, love, love that. Love it, love it, love it. Now back to this horrible, your regularly scheduled, awful, terrible content where I will yell and scream. Anyway, I hope that description I had of why Bennett Foddy is better than this game for my mental health makes sense because this one is truly something. Fortunately, again, because I played this for 6 years now without beating it, I've seen these beginning segments a decent amount, and I have most of it memorized. This is like the worst version of riding a bike, where I just had that small little fall, and I felt like my hackles rising up. It's the fight or flight instinct, but it's all fight. It is. I feel it. I feel it. Like the red in my eyesight. Like it's on like the edges of my eyesight already, dude. I normally, for those who don't know, I normally save this game till we've hit $10,000 raised every year. I'm starting this year with this because I actually have something much worse, a mystery game, for when we hit 10K. Reed says that they have everything memorized. Also, Bree immediately falls. Listen, you get into the streamer chair. You do this. We already made it to the sewers. We made it to Colossal Drain. It's fine. It's good. That one felt like bad. That one felt like I was going over the edge, dude. Sorry. I'm going to make a lot of weird noises. Feel free to clip them or take them out of context as much as you want. Dude, I don't want to play this. I'm actually curious about the other Jump King likes I picked out for this year, because I've only played like 2 of the other ones on the list. Like I played I Am Bread. I hate that game too, and I played Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, and that one's okay. Streamer blindness / forgetfulness is a heck of a thing. It sure is. Oh God, Jump King, how nostalgic. Oh, you mean the graphics, right? The amazing 16-bit graphics that we have right here. Right, yeah, it's so nostalgic to the games that I grew up with. Okay, that's good. Okay, what this one is full jump across. Full. Oh, I almost hit my head. And then I think it's like here, full jump across. Oh, I hit my head. I hate this game. Okay, that's fine. We're still in the sewers. I'm Bread. Perfect use of that bread head that St. Jude gave you. Brookie. So a lot of things are getting activated as the month goes on. We don't even have the full list of incentives and rewards on the list of incentives and rewards right now. So, I I hope we can see all the games you selected at least for a little while. Yeah, except there's going to be another element of person in this chat where, oh my farting fart, who are going to try to keep me stuck playing this game the entire month because they enjoy this shit. They enjoy this shit. They enjoy this repetitive, literally bashing the character's head against a wall, making no progress while I start to unwind as a human being. Dude, I am pressing that for a different length every time. I promise you. I promise you. I hope we can see all the games that you... I just read that. This is where I'm at. The soothing sounds of Jump King and the streamer making random annoyed noises. Oh, yeah. I sure do. I know you do. I just checked something, and I wonder if that checked is what the mystery game is. Corey, feel free to DM me and ask, and I will confirm with you because I texted Austin about it, so Austin knows. Any mods on the mod team, if you want to DM Austin, if he's down with it, he can share, by the way. But outside of y'all, it doesn't go anywhere. It's a secret. It's a super secret. You got so close to finishing last year, this year. Yeah, people were telling me that I was like, what, 3/4 of the way to the top last year or something? If I beat this year, I'd never play it again, by the way. That's not a joke. This gets taken off the charity roster. Oh! Sorry. I want to clip a bunch and make a Jump King-induced Brie noises compilation, but my computer freaks out every time I try to clip. Oh, no. Well, feel free to do it from other people's clips or the VODs that go up on the YouTube and stuff. How can I bribe the mods to become a knower? It's not for you to know. Look at this. Look at. Oh, I got to talk to the creepy guy in the cage again. I hate this guy. Someone scared Peepaw again. Ah! Yeah, I do. Trust me. Again, I say this every single time. If I ever die in like a sudden way, my reaction, those are my real reaction noises. How embarrassing is that? How cringe is that? Those are my actual, real, honest to God reaction noises to things. I just turn into like a weird old person. I'm gonna like be in a car crash and like right before the other car hits me, I'm gonna go, and that's gonna be the last noise I'll be known for. Hear that, chat? Someone who knows how to make a video game has about a year to make an even harder version of Jump King if they beat it. Oh, God, I hope not. Corey and I's response to the dichotomy of man. Corey, I'm going to tell you right now, you're right. I discovered it earlier this year. It's not gonna be good. I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy at all about it. Whenever I do this clip in chat, the clip never works, so I'll just continue making clips the old-fashioned way. Oh yeah, because it's for communities that have links, and I don't have links enabled because people abuse that. So something I find, does it actually make the clip in the clip section though, or does it just not post the link in the chat? We're already at the keep. Oh my! I should never talk again. I'm never gonna talk again. I'm never gonna talk again. Something I find so funny is that you do is when you make those weird noises and then immediately go sorry. It makes me crack up every time. They're terrible to hear. That's why. I completely forgot it was a thing because I'm pretty sure I mentioned it earlier as a joke. I'm so excited. Oh, God. I'm not. I'll say it. Even, oh, here. Is it her? Feel her touch. I hate this creepy little dude. Ooh, gone. No. Okay, good. I don't want to talk to you again. Oh, no! I have to talk to him again! I wanted... Oh, you have no idea how much you have no idea how much I wanted to be in Castle Keep during, like, the first, like, 20 minutes of this stinking game, man. Oh, my God. Rough? Yeah, it doesn't even begin it. When I clip it, it goes to the clip, and then the clip is just broken. There's a black screen and the video doesn't play. Oh, weird. Huh. Weird. I apologize for raid and run. No, please take care of you. It is late. Please take care of you. Thank you so much for your generosity with your time. It means a lot. Take care, dude. Good luck with your own fundraising. Thank you so much. All right. Sorry. Can y'all tell I have done 0 voice training, by the way? I'm like, now that I'm like way more publicly out, like expect those jokes every day. By the way, I've done no voice training. Otherwise, I'd be like doing something way cuter, hopefully. I'll take that part out of the command. Yeah, does it do that for everyone, or is it just certain people it's doing it that way for, though? Oh, good. Yeah, don't say anything. Please don't say anything. Change her so clear. Each step up high on me. Ugh. All right, man. I'm never seeing you again. See ya. Bye. Thank you, Corey. Playing with this with a girl voice only would go hard, right? Not gonna lie. When I'm more confident in my femme voice, maybe. It'd be cool. But you'll get femme looks randomly throughout the month, like I said. It'll be fun. I know it's doing it for me, and it looks like Uber has been clipping the same things I have, so it's fine. Okay. Yeah, maybe old-fashioned will work for most people. Why am I talking to chat? Why am I do this literally every year. I'm like, why do I read chat while I'm doing this horrible game? Can it be? Send. That's so gross, dude. Don't smell women or anybody, really. Another dream. Yeah, that's all you get. Stay in there. Yeah, don't acknowledge us. Still new, so it might just be a little buggy. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. People can keep trying it throughout the month and see if it works in like a couple days or something, but if it doesn't, you know. Oh, you little boy! Every time! Sorry. Don't say anything. Thank you. I don't want you to say anything. Oh, God. Okay. From here? Middle. Yes! Alright, we're safe here. This is like the first, like, quote, for, like, safe point. Acknowledge me, I crave attention from streamer. You've had your daily quota of attention, I fear. If you're reading this, I'm proud of you. Proud of you in the community for all you've done over the years, let alone we have done tonight for St. Jude. Your suffering is worth it for the kids. For the kids. The only thing that ever keeps me sane throughout... Ah, God. The only thing, like truly, the only thing that keeps me sane during this month is I get to know that this money goes towards an amazing cause. I know that this money goes towards a good thing. And I'm just really very goddamn grateful for that. Thank you. If you're reading this, I'm in your walls. Again, the dichotomy of chat. Always. Sorry, I'm retweeting things. I'm trying to get more active on social media during this so that, like, people know what's up and, like, know what we're doing. Ah, God, dude, I'm gonna throw up. I hate this game. Dude, this game, for whatever reason, not for whatever reason, you can probably see why, it gives me a lot of anxiety. This is not a fun experience year after year, I'll say it. Oh, you little fish. It's okay. See, it's a safe point, though, where if I fall like that, it's this part's a cinch. Oh, it kind of it. I mean, it's like mainly a cinch. It's so much harder to fall down and lose all your progress from here. I want a cheese stick, too. That sounds so good. Oh, man. String cheese sounds so good. Oh, my God. Costco. Morgan and I gotta go to Costco. See, okay, wait. We gotta go to Costco. They have the Polly-O cheese sticks there. I gotta get those. Those are so good. If y'all know what I'm talking about. Anxiety? Whatever do you mean? Oh, you mean in everything I do always? Is that the implication? Ah! Sorry. All right, see? All right, next screen. On the far left there, the leftist crow there, holding that coin, that little ring, that is, yeah, Polly-O is the classic. Just goofing. Polly-O is so good. The spiral ones especially, like, go hard. They remind me of school lunch when I was a kid. That crow that was holding the thing, we got baited. Oh, I hate my life. Got baited into jumping towards that to get the coin last time. And then we brought it to the merchant, and then the merchant gave me boots that did not help me at all. And we're not doing that again. I don't care if it unlocks a secret achievement. I don't care if it gives me a cool alternate ending. I don't care. We're not doing it again. I hate that. It trolled me into thinking about that. Baby Bell cheese is yummy too when I'm in the mood. Hell yeah, cheese. Said like a proud lactose intolerant. I'm so scared right now. I don't want to... Sorry. That's like a baby goat. Have you ever heard a baby goat? We raised money so quickly. Play Live doesn't have our exact total for the leaderboard, but right now it has us at 64 for when we had 1,100. So it's mostly going to be higher once it refreshes that other 400. Wild. It could be waiting for the 2 times donation match to go through. It does that sometimes. Because then it like totals up like the big surge amount. Would you say the boots are a lie? Yes, much like the cake, the boots are a lie. No! Chat, do you remember the year I did the musical, the Jump King musical? I'm never doing it again, by the way, but oh, that was so close. It was one of my favorite bits I've ever done, where I spent an entire stream. Those of you who missed out on the early days of this, I did a whole stream where I sang a Jump King musical, like a modern musical, where I was just like, oh, and I see that ledge and I want to approach, but I don't know what will happen. And I just did that an entire stream. It was cool. It was fun. I don't ever want to do it again. Oh, no! Okay, sorry. I know that this is really loud for people who are listening with headphones. Y'all want me to turn the gain down on my mic during this month? I have to talk to this guy again, don't I? Oh, my God. Hey, filthy beard. Never understood. Old senile. I'm going to produce the Jump King musical as my senior project, actually. Don't you dare. Oh, why am I reading chat right before I make a very crucial jump? I have so many words in my brain. Okay, good talk, man. Yeah. Great talk, dude. Oh, my God. You know how many... I'm in the middle of editing the clips video from 2024. The Better Late Than Never clips video. And the number of times clips from this were just me being like, oh, my God, dude. Like that. The number of clips that I had to, like, choose to edit out because, like, there were just too many of essentially what was the same thing of me reacting that way to a Jump King moment. So many clips, dude. Chocolate ganache with berry jam. What are you talking about? That sounds so good right now. It sounds so incredible to me. That sounds so much better than this whole entire game. I want to die... but I can't because I'm raising money for the kids of St. Jude. Okay. There we go. We're good. Ah! Sorry. I'm just gonna make that noise a lot this month. Someone please donate $400 so we can decide if I keep playing this or we can just go on to the next game and it's fine. Oh, God. I have to talk to... Oh, he's back. S'mores ice cream? That sounds so good. The light, no. That light. Aha. Away. I remember last time I got to the icy, snowy, windy part where the wind blows you around, but then also you can slip on the ice. And that was truly a maddening experience, even as someone who grew up with a lot of precision platform games! I hate this. I'm gonna... Hey, man. Nothing this time? Cool. See ya. Hey, man. Just gonna play one note at a time. Haven't made it up there yet. Okay. Alright, we're back to safety. We're good. Everything's alright. Everything is alright. Y'all remember that song? Y'all remember that song by... I can't get up that way anymore? Oh, wait, I have to do this. I forgot. By Motion City Soundtrack, one of my favorite bands of all time, and also one of my favorite songs. Everything is alright! It's not! Dude, I'm gonna poop de pants here in a moment. Please stop hitting your little head! Please, thank you. Thank you. So you just say please, it works. Some passes Corey some cake through the crack in the wall, but creepy. I love that song by I Can't Get Up That Way Anymore. Oh, why do I overjump every time? I have a clip where I just start singing Panic at the Disco, but I sing the wrong lyrics. For like, I write sins, but not tragedies. Where I'm like, oh, well imagine, and I just get so distracted by ADHD and annoyed by the rage of this game that I sing the completely wrong lyrics. While I'm pacing the pews of a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear. Ugh! Yeah, tell me that you're alright. Everything is alright. God, I love that song. It's so good. That's gonna be my therapeutic music. Oh my God, I can't believe I made that. After these streams, every night. Even when I make it, I'm gonna be making some real weird noises. Y'all might not know this. Wait, let's go over, since I'm now in a totally different section. Oh, God. Let me go over some of the other rewards that you can earn this year. I need just like a breather. I did not realize that being that emotional at the beginning of stream was gonna make my head feel like it was in a vice grip the whole night. But I'm like, I need to take a couple huffs of copium here, and a couple sips of water. Let's talk about some of the incentives we have lined up here. We didn't go over these yet, but milestones set up for this year. We got a number of things going on. Starting with Jump King, obviously. $1,000 that we passed already. Chat gets to vote on whether I keep playing Jump King or I play a different game. We already did that. $1,500 MLG Gamer Moment reward activated for $25. Not wide. Oh, true. You won't pay attention if I'm not wide. Here we go. So that is already activated. Someone's already made me do a MLG Gamer Moment reaction. Fun. $2,000. We have much better, thank you. Chat votes again. Do I stay in Jump King or do I move on to the next game? $2,500. Yeah, this is the jangle of the keys here. $2,500 is going to be the vision limiting glasses with the eyeballs that make me not be able to see very good. For 5 minutes at a time, you'll be able to buy my pain for $30. That can be stacked, by the way. So if you're like, I want Brian to wear that for a whole hour, you donate only $360 and I'll wear the goggles for an hour. We had someone do it for like half an hour last year. That was pretty bad. You've heard of Brian Long. Yeah, now get ready for Brian Wide. $3,000 we vote again. Do I stay in Jump King or a different game? $4,000 or $3,500. We activate the Art Break reward tier. Art Break reward meaning for $50, I believe is what I set it at this year. I will stop everything I'm doing, much like I'm doing now, thus losing any momentum or flow state that I might have been in. And I will draw you an MS Paint picture. I'll post the MS Paint pictures on social media and in the Discord, so on Blue Sky and the Discord for posterity, and so you can download your picture if you want to that I drew for you. Obviously, TOS and charity-friendly requests, probably try to keep them pretty simple just so that it doesn't take up like a huge bit of time, but that will be something fun. Lady J, thank you for the 5 stream streak, by the way. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. $4,000 chat votes again. Here's a little streamer, short and stout. Oh my god. We have a little bit of a break in the incentives there. Wait, no, yeah. So $4,000 to $5,000 is no new things unlocked. But at $5,000, we're at the halfway mark, which is great. Check it's to vote again, which is really cool. $5,500. This is a favorite. I'm not using Twitter anymore because Twitter is horrible, and I don't want to expose myself to the insane bigotry over there. So Blue Sky post reward, you will be able to, for the fee of $100, once that's activated as a reward you can select. Once we hit $5,500, for $100, you can make me post whatever you want on Blue Sky within TOS. Remember, I did put a big disclaimer. The charity can see any message that you send through as a donation message. So just a heads up that we keep those so St. Jude isn't like, hey, why are people talking about like getting pegged and stuff in your dono messages? What's going on there? I don't want that. But you can make them kind of cursed. We had a bunch of really cursed ones. People made me like post pictures of like sand and stuff last year or whatever. It was weird. And saying that I was going to eat it. We got chat voting at $6,000 again. $6,500. This is a special one. This is one that I was actually inspired by a lot of the talks last night where people were like, I would pay you money for voice acting coaching, which is really cool that people would want to do that, but I'm not quite confident enough to be there yet. But something that I like a lot that a lot of my friends do who are voice actors is cameos. This is going to be quite a cameo, but at $6,500, custom voice acting clips will be activated. I can't remember. I think it's like pretty pricey. It's going to be like $250 because it's going to be a pretty big emotional and physical labor from me because I'm going to do them after stream. But you pay me $250 once this reward is activated and select this reward. I will put on some weird character voice and make you a 30-second custom clip of me being like, oh, Becca, you donated $250 to St. Jude. You must really hate childhood cancer. And, like, I'm going to post, like, do something weird like that. And it will just be a weird character voice. It could be something suave. It could be something weird and cursed like what I just did. And you don't get to decide what I say. I get to decide what I say. And then I'm going to post those on Blue Sky where you will be able to listen to those. And maybe the Discord so people can, like, download those or whatever in, like, stream content and listen to those as a community. So that is going to be, I love your little fingers adjusting. Oh, my thin fingers. I don't have very much to eat, Feng. I need more food to put meat on these bones. Those would be fun to animate. Yeah, you could make a little animatics out of it or something. So anyway, that's going to be a brand new thing that I do this year. I was going to commission a voicemail message. You're a rat. I mean, you could still use it, I guess, in a way. Somebody get some chunky baby food stat. Well, funny, you say that $7,000 we vote, but $7,500 I am bringing back baby food. As an incentive, $75 will make me, once this is activated, eat a whole big old tablespoon of baby food. I hate it. I do it every year. gonna try not to get the chunky, meant for teething children kind accidentally this time, because that was really bad. That was the worst one I've ever done with like the it tasted like Alpo. It was not my favorite. Like the mixed vegetable and beef chunks. No, not doing that again. That almost made me throw up on stream. I don't want to throw up on stream. But I'll do something gross. I'll probably do like, mashed up like mixed veggies or something. 8,000, we vote again, as is prophesized. Maybe, you know what, Rat, now that you've said that, I might, maybe you can have a little bit of sway. Like, give me like a theme to talk about or something. And if it ends up being like, oh, Rat, you've donated so much money to this great cause. Thank you. Like maybe I'll leave in a little clip there that you can just like edit out when you download the video or download the voice clip. And it's like, thank you so much for calling Rat with Wings residence. We're not home at the moment, but, like something like that would be kind of funny. First time after months from not watching stream. Congrats on being the first one I watch after months. Well, I appreciate that, Cookie Bean. Welcome on in. We're raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital like we do every year. And I'm just going through all the wacky ways that chat's going to be able to torture me. It's going to be great. We get another little bit of a break between 8,000 and 9,000 as far as you know. We're 9,000. We do another vote. And then $10,000, chat, is the mystery game that 2 of my mods now know about. Possibly more if the other mods have been informed by them or have asked about it. But that's what you got for rewards. The other things we have, stickers on the faces. You see Fusion Pro wireless Xbox controller that can be used on PC or Xbox. That is a big raffle for only $20 for a $150 custom controller. That said, that is going to be alongside other communities, so there's no guarantee, like I put in the description, that someone from our community wins it, but someone who's donating towards the Control Alt Donate team, any of the streamers who are on the team with me raising this year, have an opportunity to win it. So it's either way, it's going to go to someone good. It's going to be helpful towards an awesome cause. So that is something. MLG Gamer Moment that's activated. How dare you? For $500, you can make me restart my progress. I will intentionally make my character walk off the edge, go down to the bottom of the stage of whatever game I'm playing, and I will probably yell something like, I can't believe you just did that. I can't believe it. That's the farthest we've ever made it in Jump King. And you're able to do that for $500. So those are our incentives this year. I hope they sound fun. Y'all have already raised so much money, and I'm so grateful for $1,581 raised so far. And we're still in the middle of a 2x donation match, which is awesome if you want to keep donating money to this great cause. Thank you to everyone who's paid your kindness forward for people who can't donate. Those who can't donate, who have shared things on social media about our campaign or told your friends or gotten people involved or clipped things or just been here in chat giving me moral support. Y'all are so wonderful for that. I know it's hard to take me seriously when I look like E.T., but thank you for everything you've done. Let's get back to the game. I've already fallen out of any flow state that I've had. I will be bombarding you with more emotional stories about my own personal connection to cancer, as well as other things throughout the course of this campaign this month. More videos. Y'all already got to see the video yesterday, but you'll get more of those. I actually look wrong in OBS now that I'm like the right proportions. Isn't that weird? Like I'm just used to staring at my wide face so much. $73 to finish Jenna's match. Who's going to do it? Phone home. Yeah. Phone home. Ouch. Oh, ouch for real. And this is why the art break is actually going to be one of the suckiest. It's why it's $50. That was me talking to y'all for what, 10 minutes? I guarantee an MS Paint thing is going to take like at least 15 for me to do each time. Oh, he's talking again. The noise? Voice? Why? Is it her? Go to meet her. Soothe me. Ew. No one wants to. No! 2 jumps. 2 jumps back. 2 jumps sent me back this far. Dude, I hate this game. It's so easy to, like, accidentally forget how long of a button press you need for the simplest of jumps. And then it just snowballs, because then you get, like, into, like, the anti-flow state like I'm in at the moment, where I'm, like, getting tilted already. The faceplant sends me. That is, like, everybody's favorite part of this game, is watching the knight faceplant from 20 stories up. Or just one, like that. And this is a compounding evil thing. How hard is it compared to getting over it? I've said 2 times already on stream tonight. I would rather play... I played this for 6 years. I play this every year of St. Jude charity fundraising. I would rather play Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy every day of my entire fucking life than play this for 1 day. And yet, this year, I started with this because that is how determined I am to raise $10,000. Even with everything weird going on in the world, we need this $10,000 for this cause more than ever. Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy is great because even if you're falling, you can change your trajectory a little bit by slamming your sledgehammer against shit while you fall, or grabbing like panic grabbing a ledge with it and saving some of your progress. This, once you're in the air and you've determined how much power your jump's going to be by holding down in the squat position there, you can't change your trajectory. You will, at the pinnacle of your jump, see that you're about to miss it and already start getting tilted before you even complete the jump, because you know that your guy's not going to change the course that he's on. A small little bump of your head will send you down 15 floors. There's slanted surfaces in this that make you slide. There are moments where if you don't hit the exact precise little ledge, you lose like 2 hours of progress. Then there's also people who can beat this in like 11 minutes on YouTube. So, there you go. I love that he stays face down on the ground until you move him. He deserves to do that because this guy sucks. He's not good at what he does. He should have allowed me to beat this game years ago. And yet, here I am, doing the same 3 parts of the game, talking to this creepy guy. Eyes piercing. I don't think I've actually ever read all his dialogue before. Me? Please. He's so gross and creepy and weird. I've played this for 6 years and I don't think I've seen all of his dialogue. That is actually a testament to Nexile for coding in a lot of really good dialogue in the game. Yes! Oh, you have no idea how good that felt. Oh my god. That's awesome. 6 year speed run isn't too bad though. Thanks. I needed that, Nye. I really needed that, dude. Thank you. Dopamine release. Oh, it was for a brief moment, but that's okay. We're in the safe area. Well, for now, in the safe area. But yeah, I would much rather play Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. I also find that the dry comedy, dark humor narration that goes on throughout it not annoying like everyone else does. I find it like really funny. I like laugh every time. Okay. When am I gonna... Wait, I think I can do this. Oh, that's so much easier. I forgot I can just skip that one platform. That's so fun. Oh, but not skip that! Oh, God. Good Lord. Yeah, bye, dopamine release. Got you emotionally. Not with this jumping hell. Yeah, Nye, do you mind taking over? Can you take this... Can you take the steering wheel, please? Oh, my frick-frack. Oh, my frick-frack paddywhack. Give a dog a bone. Is that the rhyme? It's knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. But, like, isn't it? It's give a dog a bone? Or is that... Am I wrong? Oh, Jesus. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, please. Please. Oh, my God, I'm a jump king. Jump non-binary royalty. Oh. No, I'm right? Okay, thank God. Oh, wow, look at how busy I am. Imagine if the mods could take turns playing the game for Brian while they take a crying break. Oh, yeah, I might need a crying break. Like, truly. $100,000 dono to get Breeze Stream Key and beat Jump King. Oh, my God. $100,000 donation. I don't have to worry about raising $10,000 the rest of the stream. Or the rest of the month. And then we just vibe. Greetings! Yeah. These boots are fit for a legendary hero. Crafted by a distinguished master. With these, you'll get to that babe in no time. Since I like you, I'll cut you a deal. For only 1 measly gold, they are yours. I've done this before. I did this in a previous run, and you give me the boots, and they suck. What do you say, eh? Well, you don't have 1 gold on you. I'm afraid the price point is at the bare minimum. It appears there aren't many other customers around. You don't happen to have any rich friends? No. I'm a streamer. We're all dirt poor, dude. Yeah, so you lie. Men lie. Yeah. I mean, he does sell you the boots. It's just the boots suck. All right, we're in Bargainburg. This is a good sign. Bargainburg is hard, but also last time I was getting past Bargainburg over and over again. So I think I'll be all right. I say confidently now. Oh. Oh my god, I remember that. This was a year ago. And I remember this. Remember me. I remember how to do all this. No, I don't! I suck at balls. No, I hate everything. I'm gonna eat a big old bag of cheese after this. Let my lactose intolerance kill me. Oh. I think as mods playing for Bree might be low-key a punishment for them, especially since I've never played, and I'm assuming the others haven't played either. We lose their progress. True. The traumatic memories resurface. The whole month is just me. All around me are familiar faces. Worn out faces. Wait, I got the lyrics backwards. All around me are familiar places. Worn out faces. Worn out places. No, I don't care. Familiar faces. Worn out. Who cares? Oh, I care so much. If caring makes me not fall, please. And I find it kind of funny. I find it kind of sad. I'm gonna give up, dude. Yeah. Hello, darkness, my old friend. That might be better. Wait, what did I say? Town Hall Board of Notice. This abandoned town, which is clearly abandoned and which no one lives in, is henceforth irrevocably, internally, forever, uncancelably, and undeniably claimed by right of previous owners' blatant abandonment as the sole property of merchant Megildus Drieg. In addition, Megildus Drieg, shall rename this new shining center of commerce Bergenberg. Wow, that was fast. Should any legal inquiries or complaints arise, contact unintelligible. Thank you for your cooperation. Yeah, great, man. That's great, dude. Fallen, hello, hi, welcome. It is that time of year again. Oh, God. It is. Except, guess what I'm starting with this year, Fallen? The thing normally chat has to raise $10,000 to see. The thing that I would rather not play. The thing that makes my beehole clench a little bit more than I wanted to, much like that jump. Oh, I hate you, but it's okay. We didn't fall all the way down this time. That's okay. It's all right. We're all right. All right. Remember, chat, we're still in the middle of a 2x donation match. Every single dollar gets doubled, so even if you only got $1, $1, oh! $1 does things like that! Like, $1 can cover things like hand sanitizer at the hospital, pens and papers that the admin staff need, surgical gloves. Things that you might not think of a hospital normally covering with their donations, but St. Jude is able to because of your incredible contributions to an incredible cause. I'm gonna puke, dude. I feel it in my the brain. Hey, have you ever gotten so angry you've wanted to throw up? Because that is every year I play this game. Oh, God. Good Lord. Oh. I hate you, or it's not exactly that bad. Also me during tonight's Hollow Knight. Oh, man. Hollow Knight is so fun. I would rather play Hollow Knight than this. I like Hollow Knight. I like overcoming the challenge of Hollow Knight, where this is just... You know what's going to suck? Is having to come back to this night after night, potentially. It's going to be big, big booties. Booty cheeks. Slapping and clapping in the wrong ways. Okay. But yeah, every dollar matters. Keep it in mind if you want to help out. And then your dollar will, oh my God, get doubled right now. And then, so if you're someone who's like, you know what, I can give up one Dunkin' Donuts coffee this week. Here's $3. It's actually going to be worth $6. And then those of you who donate, if your employer does donation matching, you saw that. That was like in mini golf when the ball falls out of the hole because it hits the edge and then like spins out. Like that's what just happened there. Yeah, your employers might match. You might want to talk to payroll or HR or something if you work at a traditional job with one of those that might do a quick dono matching. I did it. Oh my God. Fighting Soul Master. Good luck. Have fun. Oh God. All right, we're in here, so we're like safe for a second, right? I will say I do like that this game, the smart thing this game does that I hate giving this game praise, but it is very well crafted for the genre of game it is and what it is trying to accomplish. This game introduces a lot of mechanics that are in precision platformers at a pace in each like area you get to, like incrementally. So you get to learn pretty much at the game's pace, but like in a good way, in my opinion, especially if you're not used to this style game. Oh, dude, I hate this. I feel like the tension, like, in every part of my body at this moment. It's, like, wound up like a steel coil, like a snake. All right. This is another... Oh, no! I'm just going to say this is another spot where I have to be, like, extra super careful. You know what? I just... chat. Dora the Explorer time. Guess what I wasn't a moment ago? That's right. Extra super careful. Oh, God. Getting better at platformers but still struggle for you. I'm really good at platformers. This is not a traditional platformer in any way, shape, or form, especially due to the fact that, like, it's made so that you should be losing it. Like, it's not like overcome the challenge no matter what. You'll always have, like, the chance to do that. There's just some stuff that's, like, kind of impossible in this game. And then also the fact that you can't change trajectory once you jump is, like, wild amounts of insanity that I hate. Oh, dude, I'm gonna puke. I don't want to do that. All right, we're fine. We're fine. All right, we're fine. Yeah, I do have to get over that one. Yep. Okay, good. All right, right? Yeah. And then I... Oh! Sorry. I was just trying out my seagull impression. How was that? As a professional voice actor, would you say you would pay $500 for a cameo where you knew I was going to sound like a seagull? Let me know. Mother of pearl and maybe Christmas cookies. Okay. Oh, thank you. Yes, you would pay for that. Thank you. Oh, it's okay. Oh, mama. Those are definitely words. I can't wait to watch all the clips, honestly. I love watching the clips of this year after year. A little too sing-songy, maybe a little bit more screechy. Like a, ah! Ah! It's like a what am I doing, dude? How is this my life at the moment? Don't clip it. You freaks. It's funny because I somehow inadvertently find myself playing so many platformers. I think that they're like, it's just a common, it's one of the most common genres of games, so it's almost impossible to avoid them. They're fun. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, first try! Somebody clip that. Oh! Old Yeller is a movie. Oh my god, I'm actually so good. Chat, could it be? Could it be I'm bad, actually? Oh, I feel it, man. I what time is it? Is it my bedtime? It's my bedtime soon. Oh god, Nettles, you're all good. I started so late, Nettles. If you are fine. Ah, Milk Crate. Hello, hi, welcome. Love the complete 180 on some of these statements. Yeah, I am feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. I am. I got this shit. Oh god, you're doing really good. I appreciate that. Thank you. We're always doing real good here right now because regardless of how bad I am doing in the game, we are raising a huge and wonderful amount of money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital this month, and it's great, and it's awesome, and I'm so glad. Did the slash clip work? I'm not sure. You'd have to check the clip section on my channel. Because Nightbot's gonna blank out the clip each time here in chat when it's made. But I'm gonna puke, dude. I love talking to chat during this game because it's like every 5 seconds I interrupt whatever answer I'm trying to give. It did not work? Okay. Yeah, so that might be something you gotta go back and manually do. Sorry. It says unrecognized when I do slash clip. Weird. I think it really is because we have no links in chat, kind of. Oh. I would love to like re-enable links in chat, but the problem is like I wish there was a way to do it just for clips or something. I've been hate rated way too many times as a POC. To trust randos on Twitch to not abuse open links again. Testing equipment. Well, it's gonna work for you, Brookie, because you're a mod, so Nightbot doesn't time you out. Nettles, I saw that in the Discord. It looked so good. The strawberry vanilla chai latte, so good. Yeah, having a way to whitelist specific links would be nice. Yeah, like certain domains. Support you not opening links. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, like I said, I've opened too many being trusting on stream, and again, we've been hate rated, like, even in recent time here. It's happy AAPI month, everybody. Happy Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Love being visibly Asian. Abby, get some good sleep. Thanks for dropping by. I'm not sure if it's fully creating the clip still, if that makes sense, even though you can see my link. Weird. Yeah, I don't know then. I don't know. Please, Mother of God. Please. I just want to win the game. Yeah, happy AAPI month to you too, Juby. Oh, I hope I'm an okay representative of our community. Oh, sorry. Oh no, you little boy! I don't want to do this over and over again. I hate this part. I really hate this part. It hurts me inside. I'm sorry that the doctor's appointment results were less than optimal, Nettles. That sucks. So sorry to hear that. Glad you got to treat yourself. Please know that this community's got your back. We're gonna do our best. I know that it seems less serious when I'm bouncing a Pixel Knight's face off of a brick wall, but you know that this community's got your back. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Sounds like a bad 80s porno. Sorry, it had to be said. No! Okay. Yeah! Xander, I don't want to, like, whip out the, like, super angry phrases yet, and so I, like, default to, like, totally harmless shit like that all the time. It happens so regularly. It's so funny. Hey, buddy.
A fellow jumper? How unusual.
Okay, yeah.
I salute you for coming this far, but I'm afraid this is the end of the road for us.
Yeah, you gave up pretty quick.
Just wait until you see what's ahead.
Oh, I have before.
I will wait here.
Yeah, we'll probably see each other again, but like I've been there, man. Oh, my asshole. No, it's great. I love it. Had to be said, sure. Love these streams so much, mostly for all the random phrases and sounds Brian makes. I say random phrase. I feel like I'm a random phrase and sound person in general, though. This isn't like too out of the ordinary, right? I mean, there's a whole reason we got the yearly clip video, right? Okay. Time to shut up and lock in. Oh.
When I first started... Oh, dude, shut up. There was another also attempting.
That's great.
Needless to say, he didn't get as far.
Sure. It's fine, man. It's great. Good for him. Obviously, won't go into detail, but I'm looking at some pretty decent surgery. Rude, honestly. Like, truly rude. I'm so sorry to hear that, Nettles. Again, sending you all the support, all the confidence that we can muster here. Jump King streams are special. That's true. Oh! 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 Sorry. Dude, I hate this game. I can't stand this. I can't stand this. I can't stand the man who made this. You know, a man made this. A woman would have the foresight to walk away before putting this energy into the world. There's no way. There's no way. This is not a woman's game. This is against all magnitude of reason. Feeling icky tonight? Sorry to hear that, Amethyst. Hopefully the good vibes of us raising over $1,500 already, almost $1,600 for charity will help lift you up. Oh my gosh, dude. Love y'all, chat, especially Bree, when they are stressed about Jump King. That's even when I'm not playing it, I'm stressed about Jump King. So I appreciate the love year round. I love the sorry after a random sound. I have to be sorry because I know some people are wearing headphones, and then some people who are watching this with their speakers on have to explain my noises to whoever might be watching with them or in the house with them. It's just. I'm hitting my limit. I've been playing. Wait, how long have I been playing this? Not even an hour. 50 minutes. 846 jumps in that time. 61 falls. That is a 10th of what I did last year already. I'm pretty sure I played this for a while last year, too. This has been less than an hour. I feel like I've been playing this for weeks. Oh, my God. That doesn't feel good. I feel like relativity of time is like something you have to cope with as a human being, but like this is not right. Consider you've gotten so far already, you're beating this year. You know what the problem is though? Like this is not that far in the game. This is like less than half.
You may as well give up. The path ahead is impossible to traverse.
Yeah, it says you're weird. Oh! Entering the black hole of Jump King. Yeah. Truly, though. Truly. If you didn't pause to talk more, it would have been an hour, but it was an important instead of... Yeah, that's true. Oh, crap. Oh, no, I knew it was too far. I felt it in my fingy. Some of the thing, okay, all right, I kind of get it. I kind of get it. Now, having heard myself say that, I get why people are like, wow, you really do just say random shit. Can you imagine trying to explain that to someone else? Like, I got so angry, I used a baby word for finger. How do I explain this to anybody? Yeah, so we've raised like over $100,000. Cool. What do you do to get that? I don't know. I just say shit on stream that doesn't make any sense. Oh God, that one felt bad. Woke up to felt it in my fingy. Her fingies feel it, guys. I know. It's wrong. It's weird. All right. I gotta lock in again. No, I thought I was. I'm not. I do like the slightly natural little, like, quote, safe points. Nothing is safe in this game. You can, actually, I've seen, you can fall, I've never had anything spoiled, but I read a Steam review that you can fall from the very top of the tower to the very bottom. Like, if you screw up on the very last jump of the game. Believe in the fingy. Yeah, the power of the fingy. We got this, everybody. Oh, I hate this game. I'm gonna actually... Alright. The rest of this run tonight, I'm gonna speak like I'm a late-night, smooth jazz radio host. Thanks so much for tuning in to twitch.tv/Girbeagly and donating to St. Jude. So kind of you. Nettles with the 5 gifted, also donation match, so that's actually a cool 10 towards the total. Thank you so much, Nettles. Appreciate that so very much for the kids and families at St. Jude. This next one's going to be a big jump onto the top of this flagpole. This is going out to you, Nettles, and for all that you do. I hate everything. I can't do the bit. Nope. I can't. I can't. I have to focus on the voice too much. I'm not going to be able to do that. Onyx is lending you her energy. Careful, though. It's a bit chaotic. I feel like the chaos might have thrown me off kilter there. Prediction on how long until they break the voice with the silly side. Yeah, never mind. It was not bound to last. It was not destined to be the thing you hear the rest of the night. Smooth. Twitch.tv/Girbeagly. Serving up all the best soft jazz hits. Next up, John Coltrane and Blue Train. That's right. Cuddle up with your special somebody, or just a warm glass of cocoa, and bring the night in before the dawn. Sorry. It was a good one. It didn't feel good, but I thought it was, oh man, I thought it was over. It was a Jover jump. Oh, God. Don't forget to try to make the basketball in the hoop. You know what? Is there a... Oh, my God. Why am I talking to chat? Why am I talking to you guys right now? When I should be talking to a doctor about my brain. Because I'm playing this game again. Why did I start with this? I thought I could do it. I thought I could do this. The hubris of man. Oh, the hubris of man. Oh. You can do it. Thank you. I will. Again, for those of you veterans in the chat, you might have remembered the Jump King musical. But you get little snippets of its spirit and how I yell about things in this game sometimes. Oh! Not that, though. I hope that's not in the musical. That's like a burlesque show. I hope you fall. You did. Made it happen. Who is that person? Mods, can you take care of them? Thanks. All right. We've seen this spot many times before. Which means... Ah! That's not what it means. What it means is I will overcome because I'm so familiar with this territory. As someone who is... braved the wilderness of the... I hate the sound of his head hitting things. It makes me scared that I'm about to fall. Every time. It's 2, it's past my bedtime? That's fair. You're not paid to work off the clock. Chat! We made it! We made it to wind area! We made it to wind and snow area! Oh my gosh. Uber, I will let you know that if you watch this whole stream that you're not too far from just being fully caught up on every horrible moment of this game that I've had over the years. This is, okay, so the wind is now blowing me, which is a weird thing to say online. Stormwall Pass! We did it the first night, gamers! We got the frickin' Stormwall Pass! Also, here's another thing. Beating one of these games does not offer me any reprieve. I just go to the next one on the list. So if this does end up being the year that I just beat Jump King, and so becomes the next game that we go back to over and over again. Or we just keep moving forward and we try every single one. We live vicariously through your success. Thank you. You're beating Jump King this year? What if I did it tonight? What would chat do? Someone would donate $1,000 to St. Jude, right? Oh! I think that's a good bet because, like, look at what's happening here. You know? Oh, you little boy. Okay, here we go. Yep. Side jump. Okay. Now, this is the patience area. This is where it teaches you patience. Oh, yeah. All right. Wind blowing, game beating. Someone better donate $696. Joy on Jupiter, thank you for the follow, by the way. I appreciate that. Hope you're having a good weekend. We're raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital tonight, and I appreciate everybody's support. Have leftover spaghetti I made? Oh, man. I'm probably going to have pasta after this, honestly. It sounds really good right now. It's like my go-to poverty food. This one, I think I have to wait for the wind to go back the other way. This is all, like, relatively newer to me, though, because this is almost as far as I got last year before I went absolutely mad. Mad with power, because I was so good, obviously. There we go. Woo! Mama, mama, mama. I'm going to brush my teeth and generate some fall energy for you. Thanks. Spaghetti! Somebody's touching my spaghetti! Tomorrow night, I get to eat some good sushi or hibachi. Oh my god, enjoy it. It's so awesome. Love that for you. Okay, here we go. Full wind that way. Oh, you little guy. Come on. Just put your little butt over there. Thank you. And then this one, I think I don't. Nope. Ah, poop. It's like I have to wait until the wind. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I just remember having to do that 5,000 times last time, so. Oh! I'm remembering. Chat, it's up here. It's ingrained because of the trauma. It's my sister's birthday, and they decided to try the new Tokyo Fusion restaurant that opened last month. Oh my god, have so much fun. Happy birthday to your sister. Say hi to the fam. From our fam to yours. Why did I do that? I was impatient. It's okay. Didn't lose that much progress. Built different. I will be. This is... I remember having to do this part last year like 20 times. So, there is a... Oh! I gotta stop talking, man. And you fell. Yeah. I love that people will be in the middle of an encouraging message like, and that's called using past trauma for future successes, and you fell. About those wind-swept hills, yeah. Beautiful this time of year. So y'all know.
Yeah, if she really was at the top, would someone not have found her by now?
Stop being a hater and a doubter, bro. It's really annoying me. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. One.
Nothing. I feel like I do this bit every year. I do that song, let the bodies hit the floor song, every year. I gotta get a new bit. All right. What time is it? Oh, chat. I hate to do this to all of us. Man, you know how much I hate walking away from Jump King. You know how much I love to just lock in and keep playing this game because, damn, it's just so good. And it's just, like, definitely not something that gave me a actual cramp in my neck already. Man, I love this game. It's so good. But unfortunately, it is almost 2:30 in the morning. And we do have a big day of streaming tomorrow. And I have to go to bed and wake up in time and make sure that everything is still accounted for and set up for tomorrow. We still have that 2 times donation match going on. So if someone wants to donate while I'm offline, you're very much welcome to do that. And I'll honor all incentives earned while I'm offline as well. But I gotta go. Gotta end the night. 1 hour Jump King. Y'all got your 1 hour Jump King. Yeah. No, that's going to still be a bonus. That's going to be something that, like, now that you've seen this, now that you've seen the Rage activated, I still give that to you for, like, a bonus stream. Don't worry. Barely Wolf, thank you for the 10 stream streak. Appreciate that. Yeah, oh no, you have to stop playing Jump King, the horror. Oh no. Chat, by the way, if there's any heroes out there, we are only like $400 away from freeing me from this game potentially, where chat gets the vote on if I have to keep doing it or not. And yes, I understand some of you might be like, hey, you kind of did this with horror games the other year. Where it was like, do we keep playing the scary horror games or do you like escalate to the next horror game or whatever? Yeah. But now it's all Jump King-like games. This is probably the worst one I put myself through. I'd rather do horror games, honestly. Huge cliffhanger. Like, on the cliff. You're right. Sure, you stopped before my fall energy could take effect. Listen, you just should have manifested harder. Not strong enough. Chat, I texted her. Streamer says happy birthday because I thought that they were sleeping, but instead they texted back and were like, wow, can't believe they said it before you. Nettles, why are you canceling me? You're the one who is the bad sibling. Jump King quota fulfilled for the night. And listen, I don't have to keep re-explaining all the incentives and the milestones. Like, we'll do a refresher partway through the month, but like now for the next few streams are just gonna be just locked in. It's this. The rest of them, it's going to be great. It's going to be funny. It's going to be fun. I get a little bit of a break on Mondays and Tuesdays, and then maybe Sundays, depending on how my brain's feeling after all of this, like, hey, you know? So, we'll see what happens. A little over 21 hours to finish up Jenna's donation match. There we go. Yeah, we can't let it expire on time. We got to let it expire from hitting the full quota, the double match. I'm saving and quitting and getting the hell out of here because my great gravy goodness. It's going to be great. You're going to feel it in your fingies. I will. I sent some banger media to help you not lose your mind. I appreciate that, Nettles. Thank you. Yeah, I need it more than ever this year. The chat, we're ending with 1 hour and almost 2 minutes. 1,026 jumps already. 73 falls. Woof. At least we're not Fall King this time. We're Jump King. We have way more jumps. God. What a game, dude. What an actual game, man. Lads, lasses, and what's a good non-binary lads and lasses phrase, but like fits the theme and the idea of that? Gentle thems. This was a great first stream for St. Jude. I got very emotional already. Did a little bit of crying. Got to talk about my sister and how close to home this hits this year, especially with her battling stage 4. And the fact that, again, the life-saving research that St. Jude is doing every year, improving our chemo methods around the globe with their research. So everybody, even beyond the kids that they treat there, can benefit from the medicine that is chemotherapy. My sister, for those of you who don't know, who got here a little bit late, who might not have heard, her initial prognosis was 3 months. We are entering the 6th month. Chemo has extended her life in such a huge way. And I'm determined that we find a cure before anyone else ever has to go through this. I'm determined. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for listening to me talk about stuff. Thanks for listening to Mac and Cheese Story. Thanks for listening to me over-explain the milestones and the rewards. I know you're already locked in. You're like, we don't even care about the rewards. We're just here to do this stuff. Every year, y'all impress me so much. Thank you for being great. Like, truly. Also, I have a hair stuck in some of my stickers. I cried. I laughed. This was wonderful, and I can't wait for tomorrow already. It's going to be a lot of fun. Again, so many people who you see regularly in chat discovered this community because of the St. Jude streams. They decided to stick around. They decided to help out with building up this community into something great. I am so grateful to every single person here, whether you joined the moment I went live, whether you're someone who came in from a raid, whether you're someone who only got a couple minutes with me tonight. If you were watching someone else's stream while as we call it, double fisting here. I know that you hate that phrase. I love saying it. As a result, it's payback for everything you put me through. You're double fisting streams tonight, and you chose this as one of them. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. View count matters this month more than ever. Clipping things, having people share stuff on social media, reposting my Blue Sky posts and my Instagram stories and things like that helps me out way more than I think people realize. I do think I'm pretty sure I have the Instagram setting where you can share my Instagram stories to yours if that's something you think that could help. Telling your friends, telling family to donate, even if they can't make a stream or if they don't want to make a stream, that sharing that donation link so that they can send stuff through has saved more lives than you realize. $100,000+ over the years. I think that tonight, actually, we might have hit 105,000. Let me double check, actually. Let me double check to see. I think we might have we haven't. For St. Jude. Maybe we have. Wait. I forgot what the link is to the lifetime total raised, but I'm like 99% sure we have raised over $105,000 for St. Jude. I'm legitimately proud of you, Brian, and I'm glad, and thank you for doing this for another year. Wishing all the best for your sister. Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Whether you accidentally fall asleep and woke up for the end. Yeah, that's okay too. I clipped a lot. Please let me know if it was too much. It's never too much. We used to have a Reddit where it'd be like 20 clips a day. So you're fine. Thank you. All of you are great. Word of mouth. Trying to go viral. Doing whatever y'all help me with this month. Isn't for me. This benefits the kids. Does it benefit the community? Yeah. I'll be transparent about that. It's awesome that we get new faces here. We get new followers. We get new people watching the stream. But the thing that I love about it is that they're joining this community for a really good cause and a really good reason. And I can count on my hand the number of them who ended up being kind of weird, who ended up leaving the community or not meshing with what we do. The rest of y'all who have stuck around have been truly incredible human beings. Thank you for everything that you've done. Truly. especially in Discord that was made to talk about Brian's content. Yes, that is, as selfish as it sounds, based around me and the community I built and the content that I make. That's supposed to be there for y'all to be, like, fans of what I do. Truly. Like I said, there's going to be random cosplay throughout this month. There's going to be lots of more incentives and milestones unlocked by all of you. There's going to be moments that you're going to see me kind of sputtering on stream. I'm going to be running out of energy. I'm not going to be feeling super great because of something that happened earlier in the day or just the sheer proximity to my sister's issues with this cause. But we're going to knock this out of the park. We're going to do as well as we can. We're going to rate every dollar matters. Even if we don't hit this goal for some reason, it'll be the first time in, like, I don't know, 8 years or something we wouldn't have hit the goal. But even if we don't, we raised money for a good cause. Already tonight, you saved lives. Already tonight, you sent a kid home. You gave kids access to the resources they need so they get to walk back out of the doors of St. Jude, holding their parents' hands, getting to live as normal of a life as possible. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, you don't even need the link to know this year, Nettles. I covered all the bases, made it as streamlined, as simple as possible for y'all. I started late because I was setting it all up to make sure it's so easy for all of you. I want this cause to, like, explode this year. I want us to, like, be like, oh, man, we set 10K? We had another year we did 20K. Holy crap. You know, like, it'd be awesome if we did that. Y'all have done so much already, though. Even sharing your time, it matters so much more this month than others. Thank you for sharing your time. Thank you for sharing your energy. Thank you for being great. If you are someone, by the way, who doesn't follow me yet, you see all my socials there in the chat. Instagram and Blue Sky are where I'm the most active. You can follow on TikTok and Twitter if you want. I did put up a post today on Twitter, my first one in forever, just sharing the cause, but I don't use that very often. TikTok, I'm trying to get back to with some short form stuff later this year, maybe. My main YouTube channel, I'm still plunking away, just chipping away at a bunch of backed up YouTube videos, but they're going to be up on there eventually. If you want to relive fun moments from the past, including if you want to get a better sense of how we did last year with St. Jude, the VOD channel on YouTube is your best bet to find a bunch of clips of things that, or not clips, the whole VOD that you're able to break up into clips and edit down into fun stuff or do whatever you want with all of that material. See past cosplays I've done. Put on a playlist of your favorite video game that I might have played back in the day. Do your thing. But follow me everywhere. Give me some support, and we're going to do the best we can this year together. 1,591 in the first night of fundraising is so amazing. Appreciate the kindness and generosity of this community. I do too so much. Good Lord. Thank you, Mod Team, for helping out so much tonight, by the way. Vinny, thank you. It was great getting to know you. Thanks for being awesome. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, they're technically big clips on the VOD channel. If you want to help us hit the sub and tip goals this month as well, just to keep a roof over my head so I can keep making content and supporting the charity, please know that that is never, ever, ever a necessity. It's completely optional, but it is something that I'm so grateful for. We very rarely break double digits. Gifted subs or resubs or anything in a night. So the fact we hit 11 tonight, thank you so much for that. Y'all are so great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy AAPI Heritage Month for anyone who celebrates. If you want to pitch towards someone who's lived a pretty rough life as a visibly POC person, always welcome as well. We now have a new tip command because someone screws it up every year, regardless of how much widescreen I give you to focus on. This should get your attention, but every year someone uses the donate command to try to donate to the charity, and then I have to do this awkward thing where I send the money from my bank account to the charity, and I don't like doing that. It makes me feel icky. So I changed the donate command to actually donate to the charity, and now we have a tip command for you to send tips towards the tip goal every month. So there we go. It's easy. I'm making it streamlined for you. Oh my god, my face is so squished in now. Chat, thanks for joining me. Who to raid, just because there's 1 million people right now who are raising money for St. Jude, and I'd love to keep the love going. Would love, love, love to keep the love going. Who's doing what tonight? Okay, my buddy Okadrian. I'm not going to be able to stick around for his stream because I want to play this game myself and not be spoiled. But my buddy Okadrian, who is a fantastic content creator, is playing the game South of Midnight. He's someone who does a lot of retro games, so it's always cool when he plays like a more modern game. So we'll raid over there. If you can't stick around like me and have to just bounce right away because you don't want to be spoiled or it's past your bedtime, that's okay, but at least stick around for the raid so we can let a friend of mine know that we really appreciate and love him. He's also raising money for St. Jude, so you might want to stick around, use some of his incentives and rewards, and help out another streamer, because it all goes to the same place. It all helps out the same wonderful cause. But I'm going to send y'all over to Okadrian, and, let's get a good raid message. Okay, so if you do not have access to my love emote, feel free, to put whatever cute emote you want at the beginning and end of this raid message. And who knows, maybe you'll find your new favorite streamer over in his stream. Fantastic dude, excellent energy, someone who is around my age, so we've seen the world, we've experienced a lot, we have many stories, we have lots of insight. So go hang out with a fellow millennial. But y'all are wonderful. I'm going to get going here. I'm going to start the raid to Okadrian. And go have fun over there. Thank you so much for the follows, the bits, the subs, the resubs, the tips, the donations to charity. Helping out a great cause, saving lives, helping us work towards a cure for cancer so no kid ever has to suffer through this again and their families never have to worry about it again. In the meantime, covering all of their bills, medical or travel or lodging or food related. You're doing it all. Thank you so very much for your kindness and your generosity. I hope that you had a great time chatting, lurking, laughing at my misfortune. There's going to be a lot more this month. I'm so excited to share it with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it may be for you. I'll see you over in Okadrian's chat. Finger hearts as usual. And I will see you hopefully tomorrow for a little bit more of this. It's going to be a good weekend. So glad to have this community here. Thank you so, so much. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. 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 Please take care of yourselves. If you don't, I'll be very angry at you. And then I will turn into a spirit, even though I'm not dead. And I'll haunt you. And I'll go, ooh, you didn't do the good thing. All right. That's your threat. Goodbye.